Um, you're lucky I didn't have the desktop audio unmuted yet. Now the desktop audio is unmuted.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 2 of FTW. If you missed session 1, the VOD is up on YouTube. Small recap. The party has leveled up to level 2, and Richard was hit last session by a zombie, and had to make his infection roll in private. The only people who know the result and the percentage are Sun and I. That being said, who knows? He might be infected. He might not be.
He's infected.
Only time will tell. She's very convinced that he's infected. With that being said, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, Captain!
The night is filled with distant sirens. On the bright side, with the summer temperatures keeping the nights at a steady 65 degrees Fahrenheit, you find it easy to stay warm inside the warehouse, with pillows and blankets scrapped from the stockroom and used to create makeshift beds that makeshift beds for the time being. It wasn't like you could head home at this hour, after all. It was dark, and none of you had access to a vehicle, which meant braving the unknown in the midst of what seemed to be the beginning of a chaotic mess. But with Richard's arm being hurt, and the rest of you covered in blood, it was probably best to remain somewhere safe. In the distance, the sounds of helicopters and the brief flashing of lights can be seen. Spotlights shine on the darkened streets below. Officers patrol down the streets in their cars, occasionally stepping out to put up posters and question those that they find on the sidewalks as slate. Gunshots echo not too far away, presumably from the guard force of the city trying to keep the growing infection at bay. But, for the most part, it could be worse. If you pretend, maybe you can just believe it's a bad crime night in New York. Not the beginning of the end of the world or anything. Critter sits on high alert, perched on the pallet as it scans the opening of the warehouse. The sounds of a car door outside seems to put it on high alert, and for a brief moment, its screen on its face flashes red once, then glitches, and fades back to black as it sparks and twitches. A door opens from deep within the warehouse. Critter shakes its head and scratches at itself, the speakers making a static, distorted sound at first before it begins to speak. My alarm system seems to be compromised. Please wake up. Someone is here.
Found who was already awake and didn't really sleep well. I was already up, and kind of over around the corner, kind of like watching, hand on his equipment just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kitten, as Hound gets up, kind of like stirs awake and like looks around and is very much like blink, blink, so eepy and so crusty. But is gonna kind of like closely trail behind Hound very quietly.
JJ, who is like already a light sleeper, probably wakes up pretty quickly, and watching Hound and Kitten move, she kind of moves a little bit behind them, but not right up to where they are.
Nod. I think Richard is just pawing around for his glasses for a bit and just looks over like, what's going on? What's happening?
Seems like there's someone here.
You can hear the sounds of someone going through crates nearby.
Okay. Kid, you awake? Kel looks over to Rascal.
Rascal is slowly stirring. Like, you can tell that, like, because, like, everything has happened, he's trying to be not as much of a deep sleeper than what he normally is. But he's, like, slowly getting up, like, what's going on?
Someone's here, apparently.
And, like, he'll, like, reach for his sword and will get up.
Can you guys roll me perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're great at perception, right, guys?
So great.
I'm alright at it.
I'm okay. Oh,
I accidentally rolled that to GM, but that's an 18.
What'd you say?
You guys also roll me stealth.
Oh,
okay.
I scratch his head at that one.
Wait, why do I have?
Almost net 20.
Oh God!
I forgot I have heavy armor.
It's
Gang.
Gang.
Of course, it's me that becomes invisible. Okay.
Oh. Damn.
As you guys are kind of like peering around to try and see who entered, it's almost like both groups spot each other at the same time. You can see a group of 4 people in the distance. One of them a tabaxi, one of them a half elf, the other 2 human. As the leader of the group kind of steps forward and squints at you all before she kind of says something to the other people. You can see that they do have guns on them. They don't seem immediately hostile yet, but her eyes are on you.
Okay.
Like blinks a little bit, kind of like peeks to the others like real quick before still cautiously hand hovering over, if he needs to. What's up?
Hold on one second. The woman steps forward as you speak up, Hound, and she kind of glares at you for a minute. Are any of you infected?
Kind of looks around. Nah. None of us are infected.
When did you get here? Last night?
Yeah.
Just about.
Cool. Do you all have combat experience by any chance?
Kitten blinks
No, any-
asymmetrically.
I mean, we're always looking for new recruits and all. And with the whole town going to shit and everything, probably best to need an extra bit of muscle.
No.
Recruits for what exactly?
Are you some sort of like? Damn, they already got apocalypse groups.
Yeah.
Does it look like they're dressed up in like police garbs?
No, they seem to be dressed in just a normal outfit. They seem to be normal people.
Are y'all preppers?
No,
Okay.
we're just smart.
Yeah, for recruits for what?
You ever see the start of any apocalypse movie? Second the infection starts out, you want to start preparing. So
Right.
we're looting,
Right.
and you all being here is a good thing for us, because the more people that we have banded together, the more zombies we get to kill.
Right, okay. I mean, I understand, like, strength in numbers. You don't need to explain it to me like I'm 5.
Oh yes. What weapons do you all have on you?
Just gonna, like, shimmy around in her stuff. I got a knife, and I got this slingshot. That's about it.
A knife and a slingshot.
Right. That's for me, though. For the rest of y'all, I kind of, like, looks around.
Rascal's just kind of like, oh, you go?
No, you go.
Rascal's like, Rascal doesn't even really need to answer because he's just twirling his sword around.
He's doing sick tricks in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of like looks at you, Rascal, before she holds her hand out. Just give me that sword.
No.
No.
I don't think any of us are going to
this
give
is
you
my
our
sword.
weapons.
No.
Oh,
We
really?
kind of need them ourselves.
Let me think about that. I don't think so.
So you're asking
I
for
think
help.
we need
You're
them
asking
more.
for. He just kind of like
It's
makes
just-
a face. Sorry.
It's just a protocol, you know. We all gather our weapons and pick and choose the best ones. Then we'll surely compensate you, of course. But we need looters most of all, and people who are able to keep the new hideout nice and secure. And we, of course, need to trust you first. So, until then, please give me your sword.
You say this as if we've agreed to join you.
Yeah, because I
I
certainly
don't need
haven't
your
said
agreement.
shit
And you don't need our weapons.
You don't need our strength.
Did you think we're going to let you leave?
Why is it always the idiots that take fights?
You're
Listen.
awfully cocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want this warehouse, you can have it. We don't need it. We can just
Why
leave.
not? You're not leaving.
Ready my spells.
Well, twirls his sword again. Well, then neither are you, probably.
She pulls out her gun. She's going to aim it at you, Rascal.
God. Rascal, don't die.
Can you guys roll me initiative, please?
Yeah, bud.
Let's go.
Aha!
Started us off, y'all.
My nat one.
Howdykins! Looking!
Hey, no!
Oh my god, that's oh, it's nice knowing y'all.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Damn.
I need to also roll for Milo. Hold on. And for Baby Critter. Which, by the way, you guys are able to control Baby Critter on their turn.
Yay!
Oh my god. Milo! Jesus Christ!
Whoa!
Damn!
All right.
Okay. Let me see.
Well, for your little stun thingy that you did on the big guy.
Mass explosion and kill them all. Hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quickly double checking. Okay.
Remember to put your health above your heads.
Right.
Yes,
Thank you.
please.
Alright.
Let's see. 20-foot cube. Okay, yeah. Let me roll dexterity for all of them. He's going to cast Fairy Fire. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's a saving throw. Okay, the captain has a different one. Alright. Two of them fail.
Yay!
Yay!
Which ones?
So, two of them glow bright yellow.
Piss
And you guys now have
color.
advantage against them. Sorry, I just recognized the piss color. What's wrong with you?
It's got piss magic.
What is wrong with you?
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Hee
Okay, I think that's all that he can do, which means... Hello? There we go, I'd like a line.
Cube.
Go up to here. Hey, kitten.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hi. Hi, hound.
You don't want to hit me.
Does it
You
hurt to
can't
hit you,
hit
kitten?
me. You don't hit me.
Who's that?
That's the kitten.
Disadvantage.
I mean, it doesn't hit me anyway.
Oh, it
I'd
doesn't
save your
hit anyway.
disadvantage.
Oh, epic.
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet.
I'm gonna move
Sweet,
right
epic.
here. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna move right here. Hound. Mr. Hound. 12.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move right here. I'm also gonna shoot a hound. $21.
Yeah.
You take 6 piercing damage.
Right on.
Oof.
As he pulls out his gun and he shoots you.
Oof.
Okay,
Oh.
kitten.
Okay. I could do a couple of things here. Either I could hit the guy next to us, or I could try and cast Fairy Fire on these two over here, and see if we can get all of them with advantage.
What's your
But that's a
DC?
risk. My DC is 14.
I mean, it depends what would Kitten do.
Well, that's a great question. Let me think.
What would you do, Kittenkins?
Yeah. I think that she's probably most focused on, there's a guy next to me. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have her try and slap him with the dagger. Making it natural 20.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go!
Okay, kitty.
Go!
Let's go. Okay, so
Okay.
6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Awesome. She takes her she takes her knife and she's like shaking a little at first, but she's kind of like, okay, all right, kitten, you got this, and she's gonna take her knife and kind of like do like an upward slash toward their face.
Your blade connects with their chin, and they stagger back a little bit, and they're like holding it as they're like bleeding. They're glaring at you.
Get the fuck away from us.
JJ, it's your turn.
Hi.
Unless Kitten, you have a bonus action actually.
Nope. Actually, yeah, I do. I'm going to give use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to, we'll say JJ.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Now it's JJ's turn.
I think I wanna throw a javelin.
Ooh. If it's at this guy or this guy, then you have advantage.
Okay. I'll do the one that's right next to Kitten.
Kill that guy.
Kill that guy. Kill that guy.
Well,
You have advantage, so roll again.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah!
Go ahead and roll again.
or
Oh.
get a nat 1 maybe.
Oh,
Me.
yikes.
You know how it is with me, guys.
That's
It's
so
okay.
sad.
Let's see. Yeah, Hound's a good target. Hound's a good target.
No.
Let's go 7 and 15.
Nope.
Okay. Richard.
Is it that person that also raised the gun at Rascal?
Yes.
Well, let's see. I could blast them backwards, but, I could also pull something out of Salazar.
Salazar looks up at you, Keely.
What is that? Yeah.
Gross. Nasty. Nasty
You know-
little thing.
You know what? Sure. I'm gonna stick my arm inside of Salazar, and I'm gonna pull up my gun.
So true.
Whoa!
Realness.
Let's see. Do I hit this guy? Probably not.
No. That does not hit.
Yeah. Whizzes right over his sort of like hand and gun situation because he's trying to shoot the gun out of his hand.
Mhm.
Let me remove a bullet then. I believe that might just straight up be all I can do.
Okay.
Oh,
Rascal.
so I think Rascal's gonna actually put Valor, his sword, off to the side for a moment and reach into his backpack, and he will bring out a light crossbow. Let's see. Should I attack the one that's closest to Kitten, or should I attack this guy?
Good question.
I might try and go for the farther one.
What's the distance
Oh.
on
Well, it doesn't matter
you're
because I
fine.
don't
You're fine.
hit.
that? Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
Wait,
Okay.
for this one? This one?
You got
Yeah,
advantage on that one,
Oh,
bud.
yeah.
Montage, yeah.
I keep forgetting. It's been a minute. Let me double
It should. We haven't played in a while, so.
Yeah. Especially with me having a crossbow, it's been a hot second.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me go on ahead and double check that for you.
What do you
Because I
mean?
want the
Range?
range of it.
It's right
No,
there,
no,
it's
it's fine.
20.
You got it. You just gotta roll again. You have advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I figured that. 14.
That hits.
Yes!
Let's go.
7
Let's
piercing.
go!
Nice. Okay. Which means it's now Critter's turn. You guys are able to have Critter bite. Where do you want Critter to move?
Okay. I think. How many feet does Critter have again? Hold on, let me open up their sheet.
Critter has 30 feet and 60 feet of fly.
Okay.
We can just move him up beside Kitten and Milo and have him bite that guy, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
It gives advantage, and I think Critter might need that.
Yeah.
Also, I realized I didn't move on my turn. Can I move closer to... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna move right here.
Would it give advantage? Because I think it's only pack tactics.
It's advantage because of the fairy fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yes, you're right.
You have a little marker on that.
I don't know. I keep forgetting.
Wait a minute.
So
Okay.
freaking funny.
That's a 20 to bite.
Let's go.
That's not advantage, oh.
1 second. You're right. Hold on.
God damn! Nobody knows
It's
what
okay.
advantage
It's
is
only
anymore.
4 damage. I'm sorry.
There you go.
So freaking funny.
What damage?
That ends Critter's turn.
Pound,
Which
kill
means
that guy.
it's Stone's turn.
I'm gonna get this guy. I have some fun flavor text because all you guys have really seen is that he has his gun. That's like his big, loud, and proud. He has his rifle.
Yeah.
And with up close combat, that's kind of harder with such a large gun. And he's always kind of had his guitar on him, and he kind of reaches over his shoulder and presses this button at the neck of the guitar that makes all the strings kind of retract into the body, and out from the guitar is the sword.
Oh my god.
Oh, sick!
Me and my guitar sword.
Yeah.
He was trained
Yay.
well.
He did. He did. Peepaw recommended him to have this concealed weapon, so he did.
Kitten is pogging.
Oh
25.
yeah.
You know
25
what?
hits.
You know what?
6.
Peepaw was right about that one.
Oh yeah.
I'm always right.
You.
Oh! Oh, wait!
Uh-huh.
Can I? Oh, I can now. I forgot to. Hold on. I can do Divine Smites now. Right. It's.
Grinning.
I have to add it. It's 2d8, right?
Let me check. I have
Is
so
that a
many
2d8 or
NPCs.
2d6?
I have so many NPCs. I need them to stop being there for a second. Define
Hello?
Smite, where is it? Sorry, don't mind me. Is that 2d8?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Divine smart.
So true.
Smart. Nope, not +4. Why is it +4? Oh, it's because. Hello?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Finagling around with shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2d8 for first level spell slot, 1d8 for each level higher than first, and then 1d8 additional if it's undead or fiend.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is.
How would you like to do this?
Nice.
So,
Let's go.
at first, what he does is he's kind of really upset that they just charged over and tried to attack his sister. So, he kind of slices, like, at kind of like the abdomen-ish area, and this, like, divine kind of pulse washes through, and, like, the, like, softest of, like, oranges is, like, little veins and leaves kind of spread through his body. And I'm gonna do this non-lethal because I'd love to interrogate people. So it kind of half cauterizes the wound, but it's enough blood loss to make this person absolutely pass the hell out.
Okay. That works.
Let's go.
Kind of kicks him to the side a little bit and stands a little bit firmer.
Let me go ahead and put the bandit back on the board, but do that. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. That means we're back up to Milo. Let me
Milo,
watch
please
as
bless these guys.
he lifts up his hand, and his hand kind of like sparks with this like almost oil slick like magic. He's gonna make a ranged spell attack. That's an 11. That misses. It barely grazes this bandit like by the ear, and it collides with a pillar behind him. And there's this like almost like pinkish residue smoking behind before it fades away. That's all he can do. So we're back to this bandit's turn. Hold on a minute.
Oh
God,
no.
the evil.
Oh no!
The evil.
The evil. Hey, Chet. Their parents
Hey,
are being
Chet.
evil.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm taking this opportunity to make my blue sky post.
I forgot I didn't lock my door. My dad will be in to feed the dog, so he's gonna come in a second time, but I will mute before he comes in. Let me see.
You want to shoot me?
I do want to shoot you.
What the heck?
No.
I don't like that you shot my leader. Can you not do that?
I don't know. I think we should do it again.
Oh, it's a 5.
What the heck?
Yeah, no, that's not gonna hit me.
Haha, you're bad at this. Hoo-hee-hee.
Dang.
Wow.
Get good. Get good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Literally get
Skill
good.
issue.
Mm-hmm.
Kitten, it's now your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna use my little slingshot to try and get this guy down here.
Your little puny
I go.
slingshot.
Well, thank you, slingshot.
Oh.
Yeah. A 12. She like picks up a
That
little.
hits.
What? Ah! She has like I'd say like these little sparkly marbles instead of like stones and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, so cutie.
And she's gonna take one of the marbles and like load it up in the slingshot, and she's like pulling it back, and she kind of sticks out her tongue a little bit in concentration, and she goes,
She's so
God.
she's so
She's
cutie
so
patootie.
cute.
Does she understand?
I
Yeah.
love her.
and she gets 4 points of bludgeoning damage and hits him right between the eyes.
Donk.
There's a little thunk noise as they like lift their hand to rub at their forehead.
Oh yeah.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
You don't want to use your bardic?
No, I'm gonna save it for a bit.
Okay. JJ.
Hi, I'm gonna use the javelin again on this one.
What's the range on your javelin?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
You know.
Good question. Anyway,
You know.
Sharp, I love you.
So good.
I don't know.
range 30, 120.
30 to 120. Okay, so 30 feet is a normal attack roll. If you want to do it past 30 feet, it would be with disadvantage unless you move closer.
Okay, I can move. Where's my little? There it is.
So you have to stand next to Hound.
Okay.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll with advantage.
Yay!
Okay, that hits.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Let's go.
7
Alright.
damage.
Okay. He's not looking good. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Richard.
Hey.
Hi, Richard. I'm gonna step here. And let's see. No, I'm gonna actually. I'll step closer. I'll step closer than that. 14? 24?
Oh, both
Oh,
of those hits, but I'm gonna use shield for
Okay.
the first one, which means that I have just for this moment a +5 to my AC, which makes it 19. So the first one misses, but the second one does hit.
That's 9 piercing damage then.
So guess
oh,
guess who's at half
Oh,
HP again?
Oh my god!
Hey, at least you're already bloodied, so.
Yay!
Richard, stay alive.
I can't.
He literally can't. He literally can't.
And then they're going to step back again, behind this guy. Let's see. Okay. Richard, it's your turn.
I like to try and shoot this guy if that's possible.
Yeah, the one with advantage.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Where's my handgun? There you are. Please. 17.
That hits.
Let's see.
Oh, get
10.
How would you like
Let's
to do this?
Oh,
go.
get out.
Yeah!
Fucking see, like, gets shot by that dude and immediately it's like, why do I keep getting into this kind of like mess? And then ducks around this fucking little wheelbarrow situation, whatever this is. It looks like a cart. And aims right between the eyes of this little bandit dude, just barely missing the guy who just hid behind. Like, she feels that bullet fly past her, and he's just staring her down afterwards.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Rascal, it's your turn.
Okay. Should I keep my distance and be logical, or should I be stupid and run in?
What would he
What's
do?
the character
Yeah,
for
what do
you?
you do?
I don't think he liked the gun being pointed at him. I think he's gonna run up.
Let's go.
The gun is turned back onto you.
Come on, 19.
That hits.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And as he slashes them across the chest with Valor, he will like run up really like he is a speedy little guy. And as his sword goes down, he says, "Stop trying to shoot him!"
Okay. All right. Does that end your turn?
It's my turn.
It's Baby Critter's turn. What would you guys like to do?
Let's see. Maybe critter bite.
Yeah, critter bite
Yeah.
this guy over here.
Yeah, it's the only one that he can reach. Okay, critter,
Critter
get his
bite!
ass. Oh,
Well,
critter.
Oh no! You
No.
tried, critter!
Yeah, Critter's like kind of like runs over, and then like gets like shoved with the foot.
Oh,
So because they're still like kind of like weak, they end up stumbling to the side. And you do see that they're like sparking a little bit.
no.
critter's
Shake
lagging.
your head.
Oh.
Can't believe our pet is throwing, dude.
Yeah, for real. Shaking my head.
Okay. Hound.
Okay. Let's see. Step to the side just a little bit. Let's see what my range is. Quickly checking what my range is. I don't remember what my range is. Okay, 104. Let's see. Gonna when you're kind of out of the range, would that be disadvantage?
Yes.
Hmm.
If you are outside your range for the first one, with your gun, it is a disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. I'll probably waddle on over.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
17 hits.
Oh, no, oops. Well, 17 still hits. I didn't mean to roll it with advantage.
Okay.
Ciao.
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 Ka-chow!
It's now Milo's turn. Let's see. I'll move down here. And he's going to once again make an arcane burst attack, which hits for 11 damage.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Nice.
He's going to hit this guy. And as that magic collides with the bandit, it kind of like bursts in that same like fashion that it did with the guy from earlier, but with more like almost like after sparks, kind of like little miniature fireworks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Our little sparkler.
You sparkler!
Yay!
In retaliation, let's see. He's gonna go actually up to Hound. to kind of
Does that
defend
count
his
as
objective.
leaving little creatures
Yes, it does.
area?
Opportunity attack. Oh, well.
Oh.
Baby
Baby
critter is
critter.
unfortunately stunned. So
Baby
Oh.
critter.
let's see. Hey, Hound.
Okay, what's up?
16?
No.
Okay. Kitten.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on Richard.
Oh my god, thank you.
Live. So that is a 1d4 plus 4. Yeah, 7 points of healing. And then as let's see, I'm gonna try. I don't want to. Unlike y'all, I am not a close range fighter, so I'm gonna try and do my slingshot again.
Yeah, you keep your distance.
Your slingshot did good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. 18.
That hits.
Ooh, your
7
slingshot's kicking
Yes!
ass, dude.
points.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
this guy, right?
Yeah.
Straight gas.
Yeah. Me and my sparkly marbles.
Alright. Is it your turn?
Yes.
JJ.
Hello.
Hello.
Hmm.
This guy's looking real bad.
Okay. Also, I have a question. Do I have, like, all of my weapons, or have I not picked up any yet?
Yes, you have all your weapons that you start with.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't run in and be like, I'm attacking with this! And you were like, you don't have that.
Yeah, no, if it's listed on your sheet, you do have it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hopefully fuck up this guy's day then.
Yeah.
Let's do
So-
it.
Smiling, grinning.
She's like, she runs up and from behind her hair, she pulls out a hand axe that has been like strapped to her back this whole time. And it looks like a mini like butterfly blade. Like it has the shape of a
Nice.
butterfly.
Fun!
Ooh.
That's fun.
And it's like really painted like elegantly. It's yeah.
Makes me think of that heart axe that got really popular on the web.
Yes.
Yeah.
Conscious.
12.
That hits.
Yay!
How would you like to do this?
Yeah!
Get it!
Okay, so JJ runs up, whips out this blade from behind her hair, and does one big, huge, sweeping swing across his face
Let's go.
and knocks him off his feet.
Okay.
Let's go.
Are you doing lethal or non-lethal damage?
Lethal. She don't care.
Okay. Cool. Is that your turn?
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
It's this one's turn. She's going to look between Hound and Rascal. She's going to try and grab you, Rascal. I'm going to use a scimitar attack. Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
No. Does a 24 hit?
24 does.
Okay.
Cool.
Instead of doing damage,
Disadvantage.
Wait, pause.
Disadvantage.
okay. That's an 8.
Oh, yeah.
Evil smile.
So I'm thinking that what happens is she pulls out a sword of her own and she tries to slash at you multiple times, Rascal, but you end up parrying every single one of her attacks with your own sword.
Yeah.
And that one attack, like it almost looks like she's about to hit you. Before it kind of like collides with your sword and you guys like are kind of like attempting to knock the sword out of each other's hands before there's a like loud shling noise as she steps away and points her sword at you again.
I'm imagining the Wii Sports like sword fighting, like the.
The one where you started like desperately trying to swing the Wii
Yeah, the
remote.
one where my arm was sore the next day.
Yeah.
I like think what also happened is like it was going to hit or like they were about to get like a good grip, but what like his shoulder has been kind of his guitar, like the base of his guitar has still kind of been slung around his shoulder, and what he does, he kind of like spins it so that it has that kind of like donk hits against them.
Yeah.
Kind of like smack their hand away.
Yeah.
Like
All right. Richard, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna actually Eldritch Blast them.
Okay.
Let's see if this works.
That hits.
So not only am I gonna do this damage, Elk, I have Repelling Blast.
Okay.
I can move a creature up to 10 feet away from me, which means they get knocked out of the range of both Rascal and Hound.
Does that work if you force a movement?
It doesn't.
I don't know if it does.
I think one of our rules in the past has been like spells that blow characters back don't prompt opportunity attacks.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, I think
moving
it's
them
attacks
away.
of opportunity trigger if a creature tries to move away from someone.
Yeah. Still gonna blow them
unfortunately
away.
that wouldn't.
That's 6 damage, and then they're moved away 10. I can move them into the barrels, kind of.
Yeah. Knock them into the barrels.
Where are you wanting to move them?
You know what? Let's move them into the barrels.
They're full of pickles.
Okay.
They're full of pickles.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. So, you cast Eldritch Blast, and it causes this burst of like arcane energy as they are repelled backwards, and they crash into a barrel full of pickle jars that break. And now there are a pallet full of pickle jars. So I'll do that.
Okay.
And then now there's just pickle juice all around.
Oh yeah.
Pickle City, baby.
It's Pickle City.
Big Pickle Boy's back in town.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh!
There they are!
Oh, beauty! Let's zoom
That's
in.
the Richie Picklings! Oh, the Richie Picklings!
Oh, beautiful.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Wow.
Absolutely
I couldn't have
gorgeous.
asked for anything else. So
Absolutely. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Amazing.
Absolutely beautiful.
Show-stopping.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
It sure does.
You don't want to use your psychic powers to control the Richardlings?
That'd be so funny.
Go, my Richardlings.
They're out of my jurisdiction, bro.
Layer action.
Layer action. The people start attacking.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me roll for them. Hold on. Let's see. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, well, they do, let's see. They do 300.
Yeah.
This is full of dice. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Rascal, it's your turn.
So Rascal's gonna chase after. It's also gonna, while like running after this person, gives one of the gives like this like Richie Ling a high five.
Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
I want to know what this is like in game because there aren't actually Richie Lings. So
They're not actual Richardlings. They're just pickle.
Just smack
So-
the
Just like
pickle.
high fives the pickle.
Okay, so I hope you know, Rascal, you run forward and you are like, yeah, good job, Pickles. Yeah, good job. And so you try and like lean down and like high five a pickle. It's just a pickle, by the way. But you slip on the pickle juice and you fall. And you fall into the pickle juice.
Oh, he's gonna smell like pickles for the rest of the session.
Just real quick,
Oh,
you do take
God.
1 point of damage from the poison blast.
You know how in Yakuza Ichiban like imagines that he's like in armor and shit?
Yeah. Rascal's just imagining that there's fucking pickles everywhere with Richard's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are able to stand back up and attack.
Yeah. I'm going to action surge.
You don't have to action
She is.
surge.
You don't have to action surge. You didn't use your action yet.
Oh, well, I was gonna
Yeah.
still attack twice either way.
Okay.
Ooh.
20 hits.
Demons.
Do you want me to see
Wait.
if it?
Can I ask real quick? Elk,
Yes.
is this guy prone?
No, because technically your repelling blast does not knock them prone.
Okay.
They
Thumbs
didn't get
up.
to slip into pickle juice yet.
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
Okay. Still standing.
I'm gonna action surge. 24.
Let's go!
That hits.
Another 11.
Let's go!
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Still
You're still
up.
standing. Still up.
The pickle juice is actually healing them.
yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that.
Me
No,
and my
no,
pickle
no.
powers.
Pickle juice.
Me and my evil genius
Oh
pickle
wait, they're
power.
back to their
The
first
PP
covered
for
in
short.
pickle juice. Oh.
Are you wanting baby critter to run through the pickle juice to attack?
I don't think we should.
No. I mean, Baby
No.
Critter could fly above the pickle juice.
Yeah, they could hover.
hmm
Yeah, go
Okay.
hover over there and bite them.
Yeah.
Hovers
Don't
over
bite
the
her.
pickles.
You guys think about how
Okay.
from far away the Richie-lings look like kind of like pickle beans.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Oh,
They look kind of like cacti to me.
yeah, they do.
They look
That's
like
a
alien
blessing.
eggs.
yeah.
Oh.
Like the turtle lake from Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Critter did roll a natural 1.
Yeah.
God damn it, Critter,
Oh,
you're
Critter
throwing
got
So-
the second natural one from them.
Critter hovers over to try and like attack, but their wings and their hover mechanics seems to be damaged, so they're also struggling a little bit. They're not doing good in combat, and you can tell that it's probably because of the damage they sustained before.
Mhm.
So instead they land on Rascal's shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't touch the pickle.
If he wasn't so focused in on killing this person, he would like give little critter like a little head pat.
Yeah. Hound.
Hey, I'm gonna step into the pickle function, kind of taking the same spot as Critter. If you want to move Critter.
Pickle function.
I'll move Critter over here.
Yeah.
Pickle
Me and the
function.
pickle function.
Me and the pickle function. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna hit you again. No, I'm not gonna hit you again.
No, you aren't.
That's my turn.
It's Milo's turn. Milo's gonna go over to Richard to check up on him. Because I don't think he needs to be joining the pickle crew.
The pickle crew.
Pickle
Come on,
girl.
Milo. Come to the ritualings.
Ew. Milo kind of like crouches down beside you, Richard, and he's like kind of like checking you over. Are you all right? How bad is it?
A little bloody, but you know, I'm used to it.
didn't hit anywhere vital, did it?
No, kind of pats around on himself and just like, no, I think I'm good.
Okay. He's not gonna take an action this turn. Kitten.
Hi. Slingshot.
Please don't hit one of the little pickles.
20.
20 hits.
5 bludgeoning
What's
damage.
your range? Hold on. You're out of range.
What?
That's a disadvantage.
You gotta move forward.
I'll move
Unless you move.
forward. I'll move like here. Does that work?
Wait.
Yep, that works.
Okay.
The range is 30 to 120.
Yes. It would have been disadvantaged because it was over 30.
The
It's
range is
normal,
30 to 120?
normal within 20 to 30, and then 30 to 100 and something is disadvantages, and then after that you can't hit.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how ranged attacks work. You have to be in the
that's
first
crazy.
range to have a normal
Yeah.
attack.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes, that's 5 damage. Let me go ahead and subtract that. I would like to know your narration for that.
For what? For me shooting with my marble?
For your yeah, through the pickles.
Yeah.
Pickles.
Kind of like, you know what I think she's gonna do? She kind of like goes over here as well, and is like kind of like climbs a little bit onto the wagon situation, and is gonna try and
That's out
like
of your
kind of like
range.
shoot over. Damn, hold on. Oh, let's
You can
climb
go
on
right
the wheel.
here. No, you can't. You can go right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna like kind of like stand on my tippy toes and try and shoot over the heads of everybody. Kind of like
Okay.
it pulls back on the slingshot and it like lets it go, and the marble just like kind of like conks them on the skull.
Yeah. Okay. JJ, are you joining the pickle function?
I want to join it so bad.
Oh, I really
Partying with the
don't.
Richard things.
Ow.
Hey girl. Hey girl. Pickles at you?
Ew!
Oh, ew. What?
Pickle me timbers.
I'm gonna try and javelin again. Cause I don't want to go to the pickle.
Okay. That hits.
5.
Okay.
That's my
Still
turn.
standing. Alright.
Still standing.
Good God.
Yeah. Let's see. Da-da-da. 22 for Rascal.
That hits.
Okay. I'm gonna use that first scimitar attack to grapple you. And she's gonna put a gun to your head. What's up, Cole?
Is this a new round? Oh, it's a new round.
What? Yeah.
Yes.
Can you have the
Yeah.
disadvantage?
Well, I already rolled the natural one, so that's fine. I'll roll again for the other attack.
Oh,
19.
heart.
19 still is.
So I still managed to grab you. But yeah, she grapples you and she puts the gun to your head. And she's glaring at Hound and she's like, "Step back, or I'll shoot him."
Oh,
That's gonna end
good
her turn. Richard,
Lord.
it's your turn.
Oh. Yeah. Good God. Am I right, lads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rascal, don't die.
Rascal, don't
I
die.
really don't wanna. I really don't
Rascal, don't
wanna die,
die.
but
Oh god. Do I want to try and shoot this motherfucker, considering the fact that they have him?
I would advise against it.
Yeah.
You could hold.
I can hold my
your
action. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll hold my action.
Okay. Rascal, it is your turn. You can attempt to escape the grapple, or you can attempt to attack.
he's gonna try and escape the grapple.
Okay. I need you to roll me a contested strength saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, let's go.
16.
Let's go.
Okay. You managed to break free.
How has this person been holding him? Like, did they have him pinned to the ground, or is just grabbing him by like the collar?
Arm around your neck, pulled against her, gun to your
bite
to the
that
side of your
shit.
head.
Bite that shit.
Yeah, he's totally just gonna bite them.
Ow! Fuck! Ah!
Kicks.
Rips her arm away.
Play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't fucking touch me.
I think that would take up your action to escape the grapple.
I don't mind.
Yeah, good.
Not Rascal. Hello, Richard. You can take your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna Eldritch Smite, not Eldritch Smite, Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
12?
Does not hit.
Damn. Womp.
Boom op.
Sound. Actually, it's Baby Critter.
Creature bite!
Critter bite.
You should bite. Please, please.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah!
I also imagine that Critter had hopped off of Rascal's shoulder and bit down on like her shoulder and is like holding on.
Oh, yeah.
Little latch.
Hound, it's your turn.
It's death rolling. I'm going to try and hit you. Oh,
No.
never mind.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action?
No.
Okay. Milo's still not going to take an action. He's just kind of like taking cover with Richard, checking over his wounds and also trying to like prepare like some sort of like wrap for him. So, Kitten.
Okay. I'm gonna slingshot. 20. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, her sling's good.
Kitten is out for blood, dude.
Kitten, how would you like to do this?
Oh. So you want to,
Kitten.
as Kitten like kind of like is standing on her tippy toes a little bit, and she pulls back this like slingshot with this little pink marble in it, little pink sparkly marble. And she kind of like goes, "Hey, have you lost your marbles? I help you find them." And she let go of it and hits him right between the eyes.
Oh, she's so.
I'm
Kitty
gonna
Kitten.
ask you this, Savannah. Do you want this to be lethal or non-lethal?
She's gonna do. You know that I, as Savannah, am very tempted to do lethal, but
it can be accidental lethal if you want it.
You know what? I think so.
Oh my god! Add the too much force and it goes right through.
Just a fucking round hole.
So, Kitten, you hit this lady like in the center of like her forehead, and she falls back onto the glass.
Oh.
She's not moving anymore.
Oh my god!
Uh,
I think I just killed a woman!
how
Hey,
Mike
dried my-
tries to grab this person to like, oh yeah, no, that just probably knocked him out. Literally realizes that they went right through and kind of stares in horror as he kind of like promptly lets go of the person.
I hope you know the marble wasn't what killed her. It was the glass that she
Glass.
fell on.
Oh my god.
So
What if
so
the
it was just a
marble
normal
hit her and
marble.
she
It just
had
it
a
just
brain
knocked her back.
aneurysm?
Oh my god. Oh. Like, oh, okay, yeah, knocked out. That's glass going right through her.
God. She looks down at
Imagine
her
dying
string,
surrounded by pickles,
horrified.
dude.
I think the pickles
I think
killed her, if
she got
anything.
herself in a pickle.
Well,
You just murdered a woman.
I'm coping with humor.
kind of like steps
I
over a
understand
little bit.
that.
Well, I mean, by technicality, that was a risk we didn't really calculate for.
You think
Maybe
I'm
the
gonna
glass
get
murdered
arrested?
the woman. So it wasn't
Oh,
really you. It was the glass.
It was the glass. Yeah.
also, that was self-defense.
Right.
Hmm.
Alright. I just killed a woman.
No, it was the pickles.
God. Oh my god. Hey, I
No,
thought the
don't
tagline
worry.
was
It was
really, I thought it was cute, but now I just feel bad because that's the last thing she'd ever hear.
I mean, at least it wasn't something like super duper mean. At least it wasn't like the worst thing she could have heard.
In your defense, she did pull a gun on you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was right ready to kill Brascal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rascal kind of like is like staring down at her, still like hands on his knees, kind of like still reeling from the fact that like he was like inches away from death, had a gun pointed to his head. Kind of like tries to recuperate and kicks her body before
Yeah.
Rascal, you kick her body, and there's a jingling noise.
Oh.
Oh,
Actually, we had that. He's oh, I always smell like it. He's gonna kneel down and inspect her body.
You find car keys, 15 gold,
Oh.
an ID card, and thieves' tools.
Let's
ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Elk. Can
Yeah?
I do a sweep of the bodies and see if they have any extra bullets?
Yeah, you can.
Oh
You
hell
can
yeah.
you can get an extra you get an extra 20 bullets in total from everybody.
Is it pistol, handgun? What are we looking at?
It takes the same ammo. I would
I'm asking because I know that Hound has a rifle, right?
A rifle.
Yeah.
It's handgun, right?
It's not the same. Yeah, it's handgun and handgun pistol.
Okay. Then sorry, I will snatch this. How much was it?
Yeah. 20 bullets.
Okay, I'm looking at a crisp 30 bullets.
Nice.
Nice.
How much gold did you say?
15.
Okay. He might. Well, actually, how much is 15? I don't know if we can split that evenly.
Kitten doesn't mind giving up some of hers, if anybody wants to take it extra.
Isn't it just 3 each?
Yeah, it's 3
Yeah.
each.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Hey guys! And as Rascal kind of stands up, he kind of like holds out the car keys and jingles them a little bit.
Eyes sparkle.
Fuck yes.
He'll toss them over to Hound.
Catchy.
I also got an ID.
What does it say?
What does it say?
Julia McDermott.
McDermott.
McDermott?
You came in guns blazing, and your last name is McDermott.
Kind of like he's like he like looks down at it, squints a bit, like Julian McDermott.
It says she's an organ donor.
Oh, nice.
She's
I guess
apparently
if
an
we
organ
need
donor.
any organs, then she don't mind.
I could use you.
I guess.
Are you missing
Well,
organs, Richard? Are you missing organs? Are you good?
Oh, I'm good.
Alright.
she also had some coin on her. If anyone would like to split it with me.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't gonna need it no
Yeah,
more.
please.
No, I think that's
Nope.
good compensation considering everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rascal, would you mind doing me a favor and, stepping into that brine and just giving me my marbles, please?
Yeah. And he'll go back into the bride.
Dirty little brine boy.
Dang boy. Hound's probably also going to peek around and probably swipe the guns, cause we can maybe barter with these
Mm-hmm.
later.
Yeah.
No bullets, but I mean a gun's a gun. It's good to have them.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Evil
mind
smile.
having a gun.
Yeah. I also
Dude.
wouldn't mind either. I only have a crossbow, but
Do y'all know how to shoot a gun?
Why are you asking
I
me if I
mean-
know how to shoot a gun?
I mean at the points. I know you do. People won't let you leave without you knowing.
Right.
Points to Rascal, you know how to shoot a gun.
well, technically I don't, but I know how to shoot a crossbow, so I have general knowledge.
I hope you know a crossbow and a gun are two very different weapons.
Yeah, they're very
Yeah.
different. Different way, different. The we can
He'll
teach you.
learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can teach me.
We'll teach you.
Just show him how the safety is supposed to be on, and he should be fine.
Pretty much.
Let me. Do you all want like 10 bullets?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. I'm sniping, so now I have back to 18. Each of you get 10 bullets, and then the little handgun.
10 bullets. And then a handgun.
A handgun should be 1d8 plus your dex.
Mm-hmm.
It should be piercing.
Okay. I thought that Roll20 had one. Hold on. Searching? No, there's no handgun? Okay, fine. Be that way.
Roll20 is medieval core. It's never going to have any sort of like gun.
No. Alright. Hand. Gun. It's plus dex.
Yes. You want me to screenshot how it's supposed to look?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm sending it in the channel for y'all.
Alright.
Here you go.
Dex 8320.
How many handguns did you get?
One handgun and then you get 10 bullets.
28 plus dex.
Oh, was that wisdom for Milo to patch me up?
It's just to stop the bleeding. It's not actually giving you any health back.
Yeah, I'm just asking whether or not I can remove my bloodied status effect.
No.
Damn it!
Yeah. How
How
do you remove that again?
Where? Sorry.
So to remove bloodied, you can use a healing spell, where it doesn't recover any HP, it just removes the blood condition. Or you can use healing equipment like a bandage, a first aid kit, etc.
Okay.
Or you can take a bath.
Oh, stinky.
Where was Hound shot earlier? Like what location?
I would say like the shoulder.
Okay. He's probably going to, while he digs through the brine, he's going to sit on some of the like planks and like try and patch up his arm and like deal with that TM.
Yeah. Critter kind of shakes its head before looking up. I apologize for not operating correctly. I believe my systems are damaged.
Kind of like,
I mean, didn't you
What's
also
up?
say you were hacked earlier?
No, not hacked. My alarm system seems to be malfunctioning. A lot
Oh.
of functions that I usually have are malfunctioning.
I mean, Critter, you did warn us that someone was here.
yeah, you woke us up. I mean that's what matters.
You still did your job. Had we just been immediately, like, gunned down, then yeah, you would have failed your job, but... No, you did it.
I am glad to have been of help.
Of course.
Also, as a DM note, I did write down the available upgrades that you can give Critter over time on their bio and info.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to see it.
I saw it earlier and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
My little hands goes up. Just going to give myself 1 out of my pool just so I'm at a good 20.
Mm-hmm. Looking around, how's everybody else doing on like health?
I'm only missing 2 HP.
Rascal's only missing 1. He just has like a tiny scrape on his arm from where he fell in the pickle juice.
No.
I'm fine.
Awesome.
Okay.
Epic. What do we want to do with this guy over here?
We can ask him, we can interrogate him and ask him where that hideout is.
I think
Also-
that they meant making this place a hideout.
Oh, this was
Yeah.
a hideout. Well, good luck with that. Zoots.
Well, we could also ask him where whatever car they have is.
Should be outside,
Probably
probably.
outside. We heard it. Wow. Well, I heard it when they stepped out.
Oh.
Maybe we should just like leave him, like tuck him in a corner somewhere, and just like let him wake up on his own, and till he's, kind of like looks over the shoulder at the woman in the pickle bride. We could like leave a note like "Don't mess with us" or something. Maybe,
Sure.
Maybe we'll
We
start
could-
gaining
we
some
could
sort
do
of
that.
Dunk 'em in the
reputation.
brine. Yeah.
Where
Could we
Yeah.
just with the extra humiliation put him in the brine?
We
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Absolutely,
saying.
please.
Dunk 'em
Yes,
in the
do,
brine.
please.
do they got any
Put a
barrels?
little,
We could put him in one of those.
He needs
Oh,
to be
yeah.
brined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
needs to be brined.
Scoot picks him up. Or at least tries to pick him up.
Rascal helps.
Pickle waddles over, sits
Hey,
him down in like the non-glass barrel.
Mm.
Can you make it so that all of the pickles are surrounding this man?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I feel like he just kind of tosses some of the spare non-bloody, well, even the bloody pickles, tosses some of the pickles onto him as he's like in this barrel.
Rascal
Wow.
kind of like nudges his body around, making sure he's completely covered in pickle.
What should we write?
Oh,
Should
yeah.
we write like "You've been pickled by the pickle crew" or something?
The pickle crew, is that what we are?
I kinda like that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Got a brine
you're
head
the
on your
pickle
shoulders.
crew, I guess.
Is that
That's-
is that? I think that's our group name. The pickle crew.
I guess so. I'm down.
Well,
Yeah.
alright.
I mean,
Guys, is this really where we choose our party name? The pickle
No,
crew?
it's temporary, I think.
yeah, I think it's temporary.
It's episodic.
It's yeah. It's episodic.
Our apocalyptic faction, the pickle crew.
The pickle
You've been
crew.
picked.
At least for now.
Yeah.
It's like-
It's a working
It's the
title.
temporary. It's the temporary, but they still use it every now and then just as a side joke.
No.
Like an inside
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
All right, I got my little diary. Hold on, let me write it. All right, you. Hello.
Right on.
JJ, there was like a tiny you there for a second.
What is happening? What is happening?
I think
Tiny,
it's the pickle fume.
are you good? Are you? You didn't get hurt, did you? They didn't like
I
hit
think
you with
something-
anything?
I killed that
I
woman
think
and
the
it
pickle
did
juice
something
is
to my
getting
mind.
to you.
Yeah, it might be
Kill that woman,
the
it did something to my mind.
adrenaline, the delirium,
Right, yeah.
Plus the pickle juice, I
Right.
the
think.
pickle,
Right.
evil
Right.
pickle.
Yeah, it's the
okay.
aroma of the pickle juice.
The aroma. Yeah, that's true.
I'm writing it.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
whenever you inhale like toxins, it gets you high.
Yeah.
Right. You
Well,
Oh, yeah.
sure.
been pickled. And then signed the pickle crew. Okay.
Steps away.
Yeah,
One of you
we're
one
prickly
of you
hard.
pickle
Juice.
boys come over here and take this note and put it on there.
I guess I might as well since I'm already covered in it.
Just
Yeah, you're the most pickled.
has already stepped away from it.
Well, and don't get too wet.
I don't plan on it.
Ew.
I mean, technically it's already too late. I fell in it.
Yeah, but like wipe your hand off a little bit, maybe. There you go. Okay.
I feel like it's gonna get a little sogged if you think about it because that
Yeah.
dude's now covered in it too.
I'm just hoping the ink don't run.
I'll set it in the driest place I could find over here.
All right.
Is there a way we could put it on his forehead?
Yeah. I like
If we
that.
have like a towel, I'll wipe his forehead off.
I don't really carry a towel around.
Is there anything in here that we could use?
I can use a
So-
handkerchief.
Handkerchief, yeah.
Yeah.
Wipe the pickle off.
Let me in there. Okay. There you go.
That's it right onto his forehead. There we go.
Nice.
Right. All right, now the surrounding groups will fear us. They'll be so scared because they don't want to get pickled.
Yeah.
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 Right. See, apocalypse strategy. I'm doing it.
Doing
You
good.
really are.
Right. I just killed a woman. It's
No, it's the pickle, remember?
Yeah, it was the pickles.
right.
She fell into the pickles and it killed her.
Right. Okay. All right. Let's try and find this car, maybe. Do we think?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Like twirls the keys.
Do we want to try and get out of this place?
It might be a good idea to try and grab whatever supplies we can from here, then
Yeah.
start
Right.
heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's do a quick loot round.
Say,
It's starting
is there
to
any
be
more of those
light
pickles
outside.
that have not been destroyed?
I don't want to give this to you. I don't want to give this to you.
Give him
I don't want to give
pickles.
this to you.
Give him
I don't want to
pickles.
give you pickles.
Give him pickles.
Well, you guys get 30 rations. So somewhere in those 30 rations, I'm sure that you can have pickles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You also get 10 soda, 10 water, 3 coffee, 3 booze, and 5 walkie-talkies, 12 batteries, and 1 toolbox.
Ooh.
Let me go put that in. Let me put that in the chat.
Yay. Can you also
Yeah,
put it
you wanna
on
add
those
our-
sheets?
Yeah,
I'll
the
add it.
rest stuff to the sheet.
Yeah.
3 booze, hell yeah.
Let's go.
It's getting started in here.
Who wants the toolbox? You just want to put it in the overall inventory for the toolbox?
Yeah, that'd be good. So all of us can use the tools.
Helping Elk a little bit.
Thank you.
In the sodas, Pound is specifically gonna set aside the orange one from him.
I claimed this one.
Yes, I claim this one. I like orange soda.
Honestly, you're kind
It's
of
my
based for
favorite.
that.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
You seem like a guy who'd like orange soda.
Yeah.
Do they have
I
any
love that stuff.
energy drinks over there?
Energy drinks? Roll me investigation.
9?
10
Nope,
and 9.
you're not finding anything.
Wow, they're really bad at this, huh?
If you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
are searching for anything in specific, let me know.
He's just kind of digging around for anything, honestly.
I'm looking for like first aid kits and like healing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me investigation, please.
Right.
I'll help Kitten with that. Let me also roll investigation.
Investigation. 20!
Okay.
Damn, she's
Yeah.
doing good this
Um,
session! Let's go, Queen!
Yeah.
Let's go! Kittykin wins.
Mm-hmm.
Kitten, you do find one healer's kit. The kit has 10 uses, by the way.
Nice.
Ooh!
I'll put that in the
Goodness.
So let me
general.
send that. Yeah, let me send this in chat. Here you go.
Okay.
And then Richard, you find some painkillers.
Ooh. How many?
Hold on, let me see. Hello? There we go.
I also want to look around for stuff
I'd
like
say-
batteries and like energy sources, or like anything that might be able to help with upgrading baby creature. Question mark.
We found batteries.
You get 16 painkillers.
Okay.
You're looking for upgrades.
Yeah, like materials to help upgrade critter.
That one, I need you to roll me. Not an investigation. I need you to roll me something else for that. Let me see.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that's history roll for you.
Okay.
Is what I mean.
I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration.
Plus investigation.
Okay.
No, plus investigation.
Ooh.
History
2 separate rolls.
is 15. Investigation is 18. I'm gonna use my bardic
Okay.
inspiration on the history roll. 1d6. So 15 plus 4.
Okay, let's see. 2. Roll me a 1d4, please.
Roll 1d4. 3.
You find some like electronics that seem to be good for helping upgrade the charging ports
Awesome.
that Critter has.
Ooh.
Let's go.
You might be able
Ooh, that'd be
to
good.
take it apart and put it back in them and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right. I found like some electronic-y things, but I don't know how to use these very well, so kind of like holds them up.
Milo will take them.
Yeah. Hands it over to Milo.
Okay.
Yay!
Would you guys like to meet your new car?
I would love to meet our new car.
Yes.
Can't wait to see what piece
don't
of
have-
shit you gave us.
Yeah.
we don't have an outdoor map, so I'm gonna put him in here.
Okay.
Look at a man car.
Wait, don't we have that one street map?
Hold on.
Oh, the one that Jean got terribly murdered at?
Yeah.
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 Let me.
Goodbye, pickle juice.
Oh,
I'll miss you, my little Richelings.
yeah.
We'll
It's okay,
we'll
we have
remember you
more.
for the rest of time.
Yeah. Every time I rest, 5 of them spawn in the room.
I don't like the implication.
I love that.
Of course you do.
Horrifying. Horrifying.
Okay.
Savannah, you'd feel like that's just at home, considering your pickle fridge
move you to
situation.
Yeah, I
Moving
feel
pretty
comfort. Oh,
Oh wow!
Oh,
I love the token.
Great.
Wow!
That-
So
Here you guys
Wow.
go.
Thank you.
Do you guys like your new pet?
our
Our
pet,
new pet?
yeah.
Oh my
our
gosh.
pet carboy, apparently.
Go look at your pets.
It's alive. It's a self-driving car.
Wow.
It's alive.
Hi, truck.
It truly isn't a pet, huh? Okay, hi truck.
It has
it's
stat block and
upgrade.
everything. Can you see the stat block for it?
No.
No.
No?
Not
Fancy
not
stat
on not on Roll20.
Okay, one second. Let me make it to where you guys can edit it so you guys can see the stat block. Just don't touch my stat block.
Touches your stat block.
I've touched the stat block.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Everybody start touching the
Poke,
stat
poke,
block.
poke, poke.
So, yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh. Oh, this is sick.
Oh, who's sitting in the
Enjoy your new
back?
car.
Great question. I mean, kittens used to riding in the back of trucks, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't mind.
I should note, despite the rainy exterior of this map, it is currently hot outside, sunny, clear skies, no wind, about, I'd say 80 degrees right now.
About what time is it? Because we woke up to those guys.
Okay, maybe not 80 degrees, maybe more like 73. But it's
That's a little
probably about 8 a.m. at this point. Like it's light out now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which, as you guys are out here investigating your new truck, in the distance, a loud explosion can be heard. One that rocks the building and shakes the ground, causing it to tremble beneath your feet. Milo's eyes are wide as he hears the explosion, glancing out to see a obvious pillar of smoke on the horizon. And then there was another, and another. Please roll me insight.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Shit.
God, okay.
I don't have good insight. Or actually, I have a plus. Well,
My
16.
6.
JJ, we're in this together.
Yeah.
JJ, Rachel.
Rachel!
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 Oh my god! Happy Pride, you guys.
Congrats on your transition. JJ, Rascal, and Richard. You can discern that these explosions sound out of the ordinary. They don't entirely sound like normal explosions. There's extra crackle to them, a pop now and then, mixed and mingled with the sounds of screams and sirens. You get the slight impression it might be magical in nature. In the distance, you all can see a building completely collapse. Concrete rains down from the building and smashes onto the ground, sending up a cloud full of debris and dust. Milo looks horrified at the state, and turns to Critter with eyes wide. Critter, can you please turn on the local news station? In response, Critter's screen flickers on, glitching a bit as it struggles to find a connection before it slowly begins to stabilize. A woman sits at her desk as the news anchor begins to speak about the current state of the city. As of right now, there is still a lot of mystery surrounding this strange virus, but reports have stated that individuals who were experiencing odd symptoms have shown up at hospitals nearby, and the strange illness has been around for approximately a week or more at this point. hold on. I'm getting word from one of our reporters on the ground. It seems that there's a series of what appears to be terrorist attacks of some sort taking place within the city. Major buildings have been targeted by magical explosions believed to be modified versions of Fireball and other evocation spells. Officers have been deployed and are currently working to apprehend any suspects. This is still a developing story. We will do our best to keep you updated on the situation, but we will warn that there has been a large influx of people attempting to evacuate the city, so traffic may be slow in some areas if you are planning to leave. Avoid talking to strangers you do not know, stay close to paladins and the city guard, and keep an eye on your loved ones. If you are aware of anyone who may be infected, please report to your local authority and keep safe.
Well, shit.
What the fuck is happening?
Probably the end of the world.
Probably.
God.
God.
Well, we know
you can
about
see
the stranger thing.
You see that Milo looks almost like shocked and confused at some of the information that was stated on the news report. And he seems very nervous.
Looks at him curiously.
Hey, they said it's been there for a week.
It broke out yesterday. I don't know why it was there for a week. Unless it was a different facility.
Were you testing this at multiple facilities?
We have multiple branches.
Are they often in communication?
Sometimes I know that my bosses and stuff, they would bring shipments to the other facilities, but for the most part we operate individually. He kind of like turns to look at you guys. If if you
Go
guys
on.
need, don't feel pressured to stay in the city. If you guys do need to evacuate, you are free to.
I mean,
I think it'd be wise to.
I'd like to. I don't want to be here. You know, I don't live here.
He does look at Rascal though. I do need to contact your father though. I would still like to go to your father's house, if at all possible.
Yeah.
I know that you're young, and I'm really sorry that this has happened.
He's just kind of like, he looks like, he's just so, like, upset that this is all happening right after he graduated, dude. And
Yeah.
it's like, I'll see if my dad's up really quick. And he'll kind of, like, turn away from the conversation because he's just like, yeah, I don't want to think about this right now. Let me just see if my dad's, like, still here right now. Is he up?
Real quick, where do you live? Just so we can punch in the coordinates.
Let me actually grab that info.
Do you actually have the street name?
Do I have the street? I'm checking to be sure if I do or not.
I don't think you have the address. You can just say that he says the address.
Yeah, he'll just say the address.
Gonna try and ask Baby Critter to show off a little holo map if Baby Critter can do that.
Baby Critter attempts to, but it seems like it's having trouble.
Well, I can probably figure out where we need to go.
Yeah, I have a general idea of where to go. I mean, I travel all over, so
yeah,
I can get us there.
Yeah. Go text your dad. Make sure that he's, available.
Yeah. And he'll text his dad, "Are you awake?"
There is no response.
God damn it. He's gonna call his dad.
It seems to ring for a good while. It goes to voicemail.
He ends the call and a little more frantically tries to call again, like maybe he's asleep right now, and it is visible that he's starting to get distressed.
JJ's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and kind of like give him a look of concern.
He's
It goes to
not
voicemail.
ends the call again. He's not picking up. He's not answering me. It might be best if we just head over there. I mean, he could be passed out for all I know.
Mm. You want to give him a bit of time? Wait a little bit?
It'll be fine. I mean, kind of like just shrugs, just like, I think it's just best if we head over. Though, kind of like looks to Milo, like his brow is furrowed, and he's like he's distressed, but it's also like kind of like a look of like hesitation. It's like, I don't know what your relationship was like with my dad or what he seemed like at work, but sorry if your expectations get destroyed.
It's all right. We should probably get in the car.
Yeah.
Don't want me standing out here for too long.
Yeah, especially considering the fact that we just shot a bunch of guns, and we don't know whether or not these things get attracted to noise.
Yeah.
You drive? Kind of looks over at Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, where are we sitting?
Oh.
What are we doing?
I'll take the front seat so I can help navigate.
I can climb in the back. I don't mind.
Same.
Okay. Milo and I can take whatever the hell we want to take, and then kind of like is looking. Do I recognize the place where Rascal says he is from? Like, have I ever passed through there, considering my many years in New York City?
Probably, yeah.
How far away are we?
I would say 15 to 20 minutes of a drive.
Okay. Should be about 15, 20. Though we should probably drive a little more carefully considering everything. Okay. Let's get going then.
Yep, like hops in. He revs up the car. Does the car have AC at least?
Yeah, I'll give you AC.
Yay!
He is, however,
you're gonna need it today. It's a high of 90.
He is, however, gonna roll down the window anyways and light a cigarette.
His natural
the
fucking
one...
stick an elbow out of the side of her like a
Yeah.
energy hits.
Rascal, as you get into the car, you get a text from your mother.
Oh.
What does it say?
Where are you? You need to come home right now.
I'm heading over to Dad's. I'm worried for him.
Oh, God.
We need to leave the city.
I know, but can I at least just check on my dad beforehand? I'm not going without him.
And what if he doesn't leave?
fucking know. Or he doesn't say. He like types out fucking, but erases it.
Like catches it right before like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like oh no.
Making your kid choose between the parents. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
What?
Um.
What? I don't
Yeah.
know. Just let me think about it. Let me just check on him first, and then maybe I'll decide.
You have until 5 p.m. to get back to me.
Whoa!
Oh, God.
Or I'm coming to find you.
Oh, your mom is gonna hunt you down, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna get killed by this woman, dude.
What if, also, what if I kind of want her? What if I kind of want her?
He does not respond, and instead turns off his location.
Oh, shit!
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Deletes
Deletes Life 360.
Life 180.
Life 180.
Oh my god.
Shit,
Kind of
dude.
like sees his furious texting in his peripheral. He's like, the same old.
Yes, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
She really wants me to evacuate with her, but I really want to check in with Dad first, but she's telling me that I need to decide by 5 p.m. or else she's gonna be coming
Ooh.
after me.
Ooh.
That's a
Yeah,
crazy thing to say.
so I kind of deleted Life 180.
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
you.
Good lord.
Man, I thought I had a death wish.
Good lord.
I mean, I just think if I want to stay here with Dad, I shouldn't be having to choose between my parents, but if I do want to stay and not evacuate, she should just go with my little brother.
I
It's
really
safer for him
appreciate
outside
what
of
you're
New
doing.
York.
Listen, I really appreciate the rebellion and everything, but I don't know if this is. You know what? No, fuck it. Do what you want.
Yeah. I
Because
just wish you good luck dealing with your mother. The
Yeah.
mother's wrath is perhaps one of the worst things.
Yep.
I don't know how
Yeah.
to.
Double the dose.
But before you even retracted that statement, JJ, you could see that his expression was beginning to sour a bit.
Kitten was like in the back, like kind of like leaning her head out a little bit, like trying to listen, but she's like in the trunk, and so
There's
she's
a back window, by the way.
Yeah.
she opens a
that
little back
can
Yeah.
window. She sticks her
Yeah.
head through.
Richard has pulled it down so that JJ and Kitten can listen.
Yeah. And she's just kind of like looks at Rascal and is like, now, I don't think any of us want to tell you how to live your life, Rascal, but maybe try being a bit kinder to your mom. I mean, it's just pretty stressful, this whole thing. I'm not saying she's in the right. She ain't. I think you should be able to see her dad, but at the same time, she's missing her kid. She don't know where he is. I'd be pretty stressed out too.
He reinstalls Life 180. And you kind of notice that, being told all this, his ears, visibly, kind of, droop a bit. And he kind of, as he's, showing Hound where to go, he's just kind of, curls up and, wraps his arms around his knees. I just don't... I get it. She just wants what's best for me, but she keeps wanting to make my choices for me. And pressure me into things whenever maybe I want to do something else.
Hmm.
Not only that, but also trying to make me choose between my parents is fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck all that then, honestly. What the hell does she think she's doing?
Like, I don't blame her for being concerned. I mean, I did sneak out on her.
It's clear that there's like a whole situation between you both. And I'd love to be able to give you advice right now. We are, however, in the middle of the street in a car.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember when we were standing in the middle of the street before and another car was flung headfirst at us.
Yeah. I thought that we've been driving this whole time.
Yeah, I think we should focus on driving. Try and get there, get to your dad's, get somewhere safe, and then we can talk about that and unpack it.
Very focused on the road.
JJ, you also get a text from your group chat. And Eddie goes, "Are you leaving?"
Oh, fuck.
We're still not sure if we are. Arlotta says that we should, but it's kind of a lot packing up everything.
She'll reply with, of course Arlotta would say that. I think you guys should go. I mean, you've traveled before. It's not like it's a huge deal. Just take the essentials, I guess.
You need us to come
I'll
pick
look
you
after
up?
everything else. She kind of looks around at everyone, looks up from her crystal. I'm with people, but thanks.
Okay. Keep you updated.
Thanks.
Alright.
Elk, can I text my neighbors?
Yeah, go ahead. Who you,
I'd like to
what do you
text
say?
Mr. and Mrs. Ellis and ask if they are okay.
God,
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
It takes a moment, but you do get a text back, with "We are safe," smiley emoji.
Okay. Lock the door, stay inside.
Okay, smiley emoji. Are you safe? Question mark. Smiley emoji.
Super safe. Thumbs up.
Oh.
All right.
Gotta talk like you gotta talk to like really, really old people.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Alright.
Where are we?
I'm actually gonna move you right there in the middle.
Drive in.
Yum.
Yeah. As you guys are driving on the road, you do make it to an overpass, and as you're sort of like driving over it, there is a sudden explosion of a nearby building as concrete begins to rain down, and it seems to be threatening to fall on the overpass.
Oh god. Oh
shit!
shit!
God!
Oh.
Gunning it!
You're gunning it? You're gunning it?
Oh,
God.
Are you sure?
I don't
It's
think
in
we
front
want
of
to do
you.
that.
Oh, in front? Oh. I misunderstood. Never mind.
Drives directly in.
My dyslexia was like, yeah, okay. Mixes up directions.
I'm sorry, just there's falling debris. I'm gunning it. What?
I thought you meant like behind, okay. My
I don't know if
deception
you
is
heard
like,
the
yeah.
horror in my voice.
Yeah, I did. I sat there and I was like, did I misunderstand as I typically do? And I did. Heart emoji. Yeah, no, Mexicans are killed. I'm not.
What are you doing?
I'm not gunning it. Probably definitely. If it's like heading towards this direction, definitely trying to like screech to a halt and turn around.
What if we, could we try, I know this sounds crazy, but could we try driving off the edge to the next one below us?
What?
That is
I
fucking
don't
Are
think-
you crazy?
I don't think it'll survive that. And you guys are on the back. You will fall off.
Why
Why's he laughing?
I
I
don't
like that
know.
idea.
What?
No.
Love peeks
Why
at
do you
him.
like that
in
idea?
the
It's
rearview
really
mirror.
crazy.
I mean,
Really
it
crazy.
is. It would be sick, but I would kind of want to live.
Right, let's turn around, let's go!
Yeah. He's
Hey,
gonna.
Hound.
Yeah.
Can you please roll me acrobatics with the truck?
Acrobatics with the truck? Should I roll land vehicles?
No,
No.
go
Just
into the truck
acrobatics?
stat block.
The truck.
Oh,
It has acrobatics.
Acrobatics, right! We have truck! We have truck!
Acrobatics plus
Oh,
eight.
that is actually
Acrobatics
not
with
good.
the. Okay. Yeah, buddy!
Oh,
Yeah.
our fucking
Yeah.
our truck is an acrobat. That's a ballerina, bro.
Yeah.
You manage to turn, like, jerk the wheel, and it
It's weird.
like kill you. And it screeches as it comes to a sudden halt, as concrete rains down right in front of you, and you manage to make sure that the truck and all of you stay unscathed. The debris is smoking, and it blocks the entire path. And as this is happening, you can see that there is a tall woman that stands out of the debris. Way too tall, in fact. About 10 to 12 feet in height. Far too long of limbs. As she stands and turns and looks at you all.
T-
And her eyes appear hollow.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, nice. Hey, you seem well acquainted with that pedal. You want to hit it?
Yeah, he's gonna try and.
She lifts her hand.
Oh.
And she. Let me go ahead and. There we go.
Oh.
She is going to cast Fireball, but as she does, Milo lifts his hand and casts Counterspell. And you guys watch as the fireball fizzles the moment that it starts to spark. And Milo looks at you and goes, "Go. We need to go."
Yeah, he's already on it. He was already on it. Like he didn't need to be told. He was already on doing a quick turn and going.
Okay. As you step on the gas and begin to drive, there is another burst of fire on a nearby on a nearby building. As she casts Fireball again, and this explosion seems to be almost double the length of a normal fireball, like double the range. And it causes flaming debris to scatter down below. Please roll me a dexterity saving throw with this truck.
Captain.
We're so cooked.
God.
It's so Jover.
There's
Just roll
there's no
dex.
save. I'll just roll dex. This truck
Oh god!
Truck! Why?
The truck takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Our truck!
We just got this thing.
Beautiful, beautiful truck.
Real quick, JJ and Kitten, can you guys also roll me a dex save?
Yep.
Yep.
Dex saving throw.
You still have Bardic, JJ.
24. Yay.
1d6. 1d6.
Roll one. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's 11.
Oh,
Salutes!
JJ, you get hit for 15 points of bludgeoning damage by
Ooh,
falling in the
no!
She's bloodied.
Oh god.
Yeah. It hits you like on the side of your head, and you feel like dizzy for a minute.
Oh my god.
Can I use cure wounds on JJ?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Are you curing her? Are you like healing her, or are you removing her bloody condition?
I'll heal her for now.
Okay.
Oh, girl, we're in it now.
You guys take a detour somewhere else, but you do manage to escape from that area. However, you are now on a completely different route.
God.
But, Richard, you do recognize that you're closer to your apartment now.
He's just sort of like looking out the back, kind of like, what the fuck was that? Kind of looks over at Milo, like, did you know that woman?
Milo shakes his head.
I think she's one of those
Ugh.
terrorist people that they were talking about on the news.
Yeah, either that or some sort of like monster beast zombie situation. Her eyes were kind of hollow. Is JJ alright back there?
I'm a bit fucked up, but I'll live.
Oh shit. Kind of like is looking around, starts recognizing shit. I know that we gotta get to your dad's apartment. I don't know if you wanna stop to maybe make sure that JJ doesn't fucking bleed out. My apartment is nearby if we wanna go there. We might be able to, I don't know, I think I have a medkit or something in there.
Okay, we can swing
Yeah.
by your place.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the best.
Kinda like leans over the front seat. It should be down that. It's kind of like a decrepit, ugly ass building.
Alright.
Should be at the corner.
Mm-hmm. He nods a few times and makes sure to keep his eye out for it, and then pulls up and like parks right out front.
An apartment complex with rundown walls stands before you. It's a slim building, no doubt only housing a few units a floor. Dirt and grime is caked on the foot of the building and shows its age and decay as years have gone by. The reception is quiet. The front desk sits empty and the door to the back appears closed. The elevator light still blinks on, occasionally fizzling out before springing back to life. There's noises above.
Mm.
Yeah, no, he's immediately going to get out the car. He's probably going to go to the back to help Kitten help JJ into the fucking building.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go help too.
Yeah, come on. Let's get out of the street. On the
Get
street.
going.
Okay.
Do you
So I haven't heard anything from your dad, Rascal?
No.
Okay. Yeah, Kitten?
do you hear something? I thought I heard noises up. Kind of points upward.
Kind of is looking up. I know that my neighbors are here. I texted them earlier. But it's best that we be careful. Kind of is side-eyeing the elevator. I'd take the stairs. I don't trust the elevator at this moment.
Okay.
Kind of like is looking at the reception desk. Is there anything there on it? Oh,
There's like pen, some paper, probably like logs of the tenants.
Okay. No utility case. Doesn't seem like she's here. Okay. It's gonna be a few flights up, but I'll lead y'all. Come on. Kind of gestures for them to follow along. Gonna pat himself and be like, I better not have lost my key. Okay, there you are. Okay.
Finally, I see it with my eyeballs.
God, I see the
I'm so small.
Oh my god,
So
this thing looks huge.
It looks huge, it's not.
Yeah.
Now you can see what I
Yeah.
mean when I say that his fucking kitchen is tiny.
I actually probably should have made this a smaller map. You know what? That's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
For today, we'll all be mice.
It's just so, yeah.
For today, we will
just
all be
so-
mice.
Just so that it's easier to move about.
Yeah.
He's gonna open up the door, lead everyone inside. If you want to sit down, there's a couch in my living room. If you want to rest for a moment. Okay.
By the way, Hound, you're at 20 out of 26. Rascal, you're at 23 out of 24. JJ, you are at 18 out of 27.
Okay.
Yippee!
Yahoo!
Home sweet home. The entry to this apartment is slim and almost claustrophobic, thrusting you into a small hallway that expands into the rest of the apartment within a few strides. Along the hallway is a long skinny table with a bowl for various knickknacks out on the go, a flipped over picture, and a pair of old books that haven't been touched in a long while. The carpet below has dents in it, with the same repeated footpath.
Okay. Just gonna skedaddle into the living room. Kind of like is rubbing his forehead because he's like, man, I haven't cleaned. Feel free to sit on the couch. I should have some stuff that we can use. If any of you want to look around, you're free to grab whatever the fuck you need. I don't give a shit. Take whatever you want.
I was about to ask if I could raid your pantry and shit.
Yeah, no. Feel free to rifle through my shit. My door's open too. And we can figure out what the fuck we want to do with your head situation. Kind of gestures at JJ's head.
I will say, by the way, with you guys being in this apartment, you guys now have access to make meals if you want to make meals. It's $5.
Yay!
Mickey Meal!
Also, real quick, I'm gonna desize this map, so I'm moving you guys for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh
see the update.
Oh.
You can see the updated view page.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh god, I love the addition of the little bow and the sparkles on the Pickle Richard.
Yeah, do you like it?
Yeah, it's so nice. The Pickle Rachel.
Pickle
Rachel!
Pickle Rachel.
Congratulations,
Pickle Rachel.
So true.
So also, if you want to grab any of the stuff that they can loot, you can. That's fine. Just don't go too crazy with it. You're good.
Do you mean give out or I can also snatch?
Give out numbers wise.
Numbers wise.
Okay, so, okay, so you know how your kitchen says that it has food, drinks, and stuff.
Yeah.
You can decide the amount.
Ooh, okay. Twist my hair. Alright, let me pull out my shit. Do you also want me to describe what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Smile. Yeah, no, y'all can just fucking raid my fucking apartment.
Yay!
Yay!
Feel free to look into whichever rooms you want to look into. So, heart.
Okay. I say, straightening my tie.
Yeah.
The little, you know, the little
A
the
little
puppy
dog. A little
Little
dog.
dog, yes! Hound, even though he's absolutely abysmal at cooking, he might try to suggest, maybe we should, cook something while we're here, look at some of the stuff we picked up, and see if we can make a meal out of it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean-
can look at it after JJ,
So can you
are
confirm this?
you
I-
okay?
Yes.
I'm
Good?
not gonna
Yeah.
lie to you. I think we should do that after we check on my dad. I'm.
Make food?
I think
Well,
we should probably make
I don't know how
food
long it's gonna take,
first.
and I'm.
You do get a text from your dad, by the way. There is a thumbs up emoji. And then, you okay, question mark.
Amazing King.
He has no agency.
You can- You can kind of see Rascal physically deflate, like, God, fucking. And he's
Sorry,
going
was
to
busy.
gonna spam his dad like, I thought something happened to you. Be like,
Sorry, kiddo.
I called. Frowny face, frowny face, frowny face.
Good God.
Okay.
I'm okay. Still kicking. Thumbs up emoji.
Oh.
My dad's okay,
Okay.
Alright.
so we can make
Well,
a
that's
here.
good.
I just, since he wasn't getting back to me, I know he probably was passed out, but with everything going on, I got worried.
Yeah,
You're fine. I like to think that he was not busy and he was just passed out, but he had to seem like he was busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, does Rascal have like any, like, he's like scrolling through his phone, like, does he usually say if he's busy, if he's fucking wasted?
No.
Okay, so he
Oh.
was actually busy.
Hmm. Yeah.
Alright, let me
Okay.
check on. You got running water, right? Kind of looks around the apartment
yeah,
like,
yeah. And it doesn't
Hey,
look
son, do you
like
have
much,
AC?
but yes.
But-
No. There's no AC, but there's running water.
Right.
It's a little warm and stuffy in here.
Well, it kind of
Rascal does that thing where like he, oh, sorry, you go.
looks around and looks between like Richard and JJ and is like, I'm gonna help on making food and stuff, but maybe one of you two should take a bath. Maybe I think all of you, maybe all of us should take a shower, bath, some sort. But I think you two maybe might need it the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have two
Yeah.
baths. I'll use the one in my bedroom. JJ, there should be one down the hall. It's the second door, the one to the right when you go down the hall.
All right. Thanks.
That's a thumbs up. Again, looks to Kitten. You just do whatever you want when it comes to the kitchen. Just be careful with the stove. It's a temperamental beast.
Okay, all right, good to know.
Oh, is it the kind with the coils?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
terrifying.
love to just be evil for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
I can also help cook if need be, kitten. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I'm pretty okay at it.
Sure, you ain't gonna burn the whole place down, are you?
No. I at least know not to do that.
All right, then you know better than my brother does. Let's go.
Yeah, Hound sitting in the armchair with a loud chuckle because he has set someone on fire before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about the apocalypse.
He don't care. He's just chilling to see a little bit. Like he like went glances occasionally because he accidentally puts pressure on the arm that got shot earlier, but like he's chilling pretty much.
He like reaches for like the little recliner thing, and it like flings him back a little bit more than he expected to.
I love
Oh,
how
you
he
think this
has
is a
orange soda
recliner?
in this photo, and he just got orange soda earlier.
Yeah. You know what? He got his orange soda. Yeah, I mean, even if it was somehow a recliner chair, he wouldn't do that because it's like, I'm still just gonna be like, if we need to get up and run, I don't want to be comfy in a recliner.
Yeah. Let me go pull up my notes. I'll do JJ first because the bathroom is nice and easy. Not much can be said about this bathroom. It gets the job done, even with its small, at times claustrophobic size. The sink is slightly off center from the mirror.
Oh.
Wow!
Oh.
You're able to find toiletries in there, so you have your shampoo stuff. It's not the best quality, but it's like at least you know this guy probably takes care of himself to some degree.
Mhm.
Let me find the kitchen, the claustrophobic kitchen. The kitchen is a tight squeeze, cramped and only able to fit at most 3 people at a time. It has all the basic appliances you need: a dingy sink, an abused coffee machine, a bowl of fruit for the decorum, an oven that's seen better days, a well-loved microwave, and a long, skinny fridge that feels as hollow as the rest of the apartment. You can find your basic cooking supplies, like he has pots and utensils and pans and so forth, so you're actually able to make things. And there is some food, not a lot, but some. There's some leftover soup, a little bit of snacks, some cans of food. It seems like it's mostly things that last for a while rather than things that are good for the soul. Um, I'd say, honestly, considering it is Richard, maybe what would be considered enough to make a meal. So I'd say they'd be able to make a meal out of the stuff they find rather than getting to add anything to snacks. I look over at Elle.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's enough to make a meal at the very least.
Yeah. It would only be one meal. Well, yeah, no, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One meal.
Yeah. One meal.
And then there is, of course, you have fresh water. You can just grab. You just need something to hold it, which I don't think we have.
I mean,
And then there, yeah, but you already have a. Do you have a full water skin already?
We have water bottles, remember?
Yeah. So it's only if you have empty stuff that I think you could fill up on that. But there is also coffee and beer.
Oh.
Yeah, a little sippy. I'd say maybe 2 of each.
Okay.
Yeah,
What?
heart.
Rascal is just like raiding that fridge.
No, it looks so sad, dude.
Yeah.
Really doesn't have much, huh?
Kitten is like looking at it and like frowns deeply and is like, I don't want to speak ill of where he lives, but it is quite depressing in here. I mean, kind of like tries to like wiggle her way out of the kitchen the best that she can. Like, oh, sorry, but like,
You're good.
even like, look at these books, and kind of like draws her finger along the top of it, and there's just like a dust line.
Kitten, they appear to be self-help books.
Oh.
They don't look like they've ever been touched.
Kind of like blows off the top of the books and is like dusting them off a little bit. Takes the like flipped over picture frame and like sets it up. trying to like organize things.
There is like a note stuck to it, probably.
Mhm.
That one of them does have the fucking price tag still on it, and another one is like a note that probably reads something along the lines of "Happy Birthday" from the Italians.
Oh.
Oh.
So, yeah, they don't seem like they've been touched much.
Mhm.
By the way, the picture when you pick it up, it's just a random stock photo of a guy.
Who is this random man?
It's very clearly a stock image that has never been
It has
changed
the
back.
watermark on it still.
Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? Kind of like picks it up and looks at Rascal, like points at it.
Rascal's kind of like getting stuff together to try and put something like make a meal, and he kind of like hovers his hand over his mouth and like actually holds his mouth as he tries not to laugh.
It's still got the watermark and
I
everything.
I didn't anticipate that. That's actually really fucking funny.
I mean, I don't want to mess with his photos or nothing, but I'm just gonna set it up so it looks nice. Kind of like it's like organizes the little table, straightens things out,
Mhm.
puts the
Yeah.
stock image up, face up. Like
It's just a
sticks,
smiling guy who's giving a thumbs up.
yeah. Has she tucks like the little like happy birthday like note into the picture frame, like where it like holds it there. Um
Yeah.
and then she's gonna like, kind of like looks over at Rascal and it's like, all right, you got everything prepared? What'd you find?
Well, I found some. It's mostly like long-lasting stuff in here.
Well, that's good at
Very,
least.
very, not really enough to really take, but enough for a meal.
Right. Okay. Kind of like taps her chin a little bit and she's gonna start trying to put something together.
Okay.
Absolute
What do you,
hodgepodge of food.
Let's see. What kind of How good are you making it? Can you roll me performance?
Performance.
What
Yeah.
performance do you have?
Probably pretty good because I'm a bard. 6 plus
Ew.
6.
Okay, I was asking because I have 4, but Rascal will give you the help action.
Yay! Fantash. 11.
Ooh.
Wow,
It's
I
a little
mean,
hard to make a meal out of the ingredients that you have here. It's enough to make something. So something that I usually do, right,
Mm-hmm.
is I like to make knockoff teriyaki noodles by using ramen packets. Um, and it's good like with just noodles, soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, and then you're good. But it's better with other ingredients. You can't really find a lot of quote unquote good ingredients to add to it, so it's a little bit plain, but it's something.
It's something. You got that, and then you got matzo ball soup on the side.
Yeah.
Okay. She like tries to make something like that, and then she has like she brings out like little tiny bowls and puts like a little bit of the soup in each of them and like heats it up in the microwave.
Microwave.
The microwave.
Microwave.
The microwave.
By the way, Critter has curled up on your lap, Hound.
Oh.
Oh.
His computer, he's like kind of laid back a little bit, just kind of just let himself like kind of like almost like slump into the seat and like sink down like very gently.
Yeah.
massages
Yeah.
if I can speak Critter's head.
Yeah.
I am going to, by the way, move you guys up by Layla. Your status is up by 1 since this is now considered a short rest.
Awesome.
Yay!
Yay!
Let me go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get unbloodied. And
Yay!
technically, so
Yay.
can JJ.
Yay!
Let's go.
Let me go grab for the living room for you, Cole. The living room appears to be the biggest room in the apartment. Within it is a table with 2 chairs, one having an old cup of coffee next to it that seems to have been left there just this morning. The table has rings of coffee stains on it and seems flimsy at best. A bit away, a big old couch lays in the middle of the room, pointed towards a fat square TV with wire rabbit ears, desperate for signals. The couch smells like cigarettes, but appears relatively comfortable despite its leathery exterior. A heavy throw blanket is tossed over the back. There are also 2 standing cabinets and a sort of like wardrobe cabinet situation behind the couch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Occasionally, looks around a little bit, kind of explores with his eyes, because he's not the type of person to, go around and, do the others did, where they're, peeks through his things very lightly.
He has
looks
given
at
you
the
permission. He has said, please loot my place for whatever you need.
Yeah, he's very much just I'll leave that up to everybody else. I'm Snurr, me.
Oh, he's such a dad. What the hell?
Yeah.
Litter.
That's realness.
So real. But yeah, no, it doesn't smell great in here, but you have a feeling that this is like a secondhand couch.
Mhm.
So who knows how many people have smoked on this thing?
Yeah.
He's used to smoke taking up most of his own room, so he's not really phased. He's just kind of honestly, it probably kind of just reminds him of a home, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Kidum is
Kicks back.
bringing the bowl out into the living room for Hound, and he's like, God, it smells like ass in here.
He kind of peeks an eye open, and he's like, you should insult somebody else's living space.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, but he's in the shower right now, so shh.
You don't know how thin these walls are?
Well, I don't
You
know.
know how it was back home? You were whispering across the house, and somehow someone could still hear you.
Yeah, you got a point there. She kind of is gonna hand the bowl over to Hound and is gonna head over and try and open the window. Hello, open.
It
You can
struggles
open
to
the
it, but then creaks open.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you try and open it at first, and it's not budging, and it screeches a little bit as you open it.
Ugh,
Hey.
yikes.
There's a little bit of crust on the window.
What is that? Crust?
It
Chris.
seems like it's painted over kind of bullshit, where it's
Landlord special.
landlord special.
Mhm.
The fact that she got that open is insane.
Yeah.
It took a lot of effort, but I got there eventually.
Yeah. That's
Gonna kind of look around. She's gonna be the snooper.
Yeah.
Kind of
Go, my scarab.
kind of cleaning up as she goes, the best she can. Okay, here, I will try and do a kindness for him. Cause he seems like he needs some help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milo has turned on the TV and it's playing the news right now.
Yeah.
I like to think that
It's bad quality, but it's playing.
Rascal hands him some of this soup. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
It won't be the greatest. He doesn't really have much to work with, but it's something.
Any food is good food.
At this point, yeah.
Amen. Any food is good food.
The thing is, it is good food. It feels like it's made with love, even though there's not much of it considering the 11. But the soup, heartwarming.
Kitten, how are you cleaning up this living room?
I am like looking under in cabinets for like cleaning supplies. I'm like,
Which
she's like,
cabinet are you looking at?
I'll go under like the kitchen cabinets first, because that's usually where you'd keep cleaning stuff.
Yeah, there's some cleaning stuff. It's again the cheap stuff, but cleaning stuff.
Yeah. She's just gonna go through and like go to like the coffee rings and things like that, and is like trying to clean those up a little.
Oh, it is in there. The table shakes as you're doing it.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll do some dusting inside some of these cabinets. Kind of like
Hmm.
I'm gonna like this one first.
Yeah, it seems like most of it is just like, what you might find in a cabinet where it's like, let's just throw all the shit we have that we don't really have anything else to do. There is a lot of blankets in there, which you can kind of tell by the fact that there isn't a lot of heating or air conditioning. This is probably how he stayed cold, like warm during the winter.
Oh.
So most of it's just blankets.
Is this one just like a table, or is it like a cabinet type thing as well?
It's like a long, like, cabinet on the side kind of situation, like almost like a wardrobe.
Yeah.
Or
that
drawer,
one.
whatever it's called. That one has a lot of outdoor clothes, jackets, and boots.
Okay. Well, at least he has a pretty good supply of clothing, it looks like. Outdoor clothes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like an umbrella and shit in there.
I mean, we could maybe take the umbrellas just in case it does one of those summer storms.
Yeah.
But I mean, in that case, we should probably just duck into a building. So.
Yeah, an umbrella won't be able to cover us all.
I'm looking this one as well.
You open that up, and the door is weirdly heavy, and it seems like something is leaning against it.
Kind of like tries to pull it on a little more, like, why's this thing so goddamn heavy?
As you're pulling it, do you want to peek inside, or are you just going to full on open it?
I'm gonna try and peek inside a little.
It seems like there are canvases leaning against it.
Just gonna kind of like peeks and is like tilts her head a little bit and is going to try and open it a little bit more, like stick her hand in as much as she can to like kind of like push back on the canvases, and see if she can like push it back a little bit and make it so the door is easier to open.
Yeah, you can open it. It seems to be full of what appears to be an easel, old paintings, and various other painting supplies.
Score! Yes! Yes! Yes!
She's so funny. You're so funny to me.
Kind of like peeks around at it a little bit and like looks over her shoulder and is looks over to like Hound and Rascal and is like, he's one of those sorts of like starving artist types.
He
Got a lot of painting supplies in here.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean,
Could be.
at least at one point he was, but with them being stored away like that, how long has he not painted? Or...
I don't know, maybe it's just his storage area.
How dusty are they?
Kind of like
Very.
in. Okay, yeah, I don't think he's painted in a while.
You can see that there are some of them that are labeled on the back. It does say R punctuation P, and some of them are dating about like 10 to 12, even 15 years ago.
Oh.
Looks like he hasn't done any of this in a really long time then. Kind of like looks through them and is like trying to see like are they any good? Kind of like
They're exceptional. Most of them seem to be work in progresses. But they are, the early ones are vibrant and full of life. Beautiful scenery pieces and almost like expressionist pieces as well, where it's like, I get the vibe that's going on, but there's nothing concrete in this image. But as it goes on, they become a lot more dull. Less warm and yellow toned and more blue.
Sage nod. These are really good. I mean,
they're gorgeous.
Yeah, they're fucking amazing, dude.
I'm surprised he ain't in some sort of gallery somewhere.
Interesting.
Is there a certain point where it starts to become like more dulled out?
It seems like it's a slow gradation, and it just seems like it's getting more and more melancholy as time goes on. It does seem that it does hit a very dark point about 10 years ago.
Sage nod. I wonder why he ain't painting no more. Life gone in the way or something?
Maybe. Could be life, or maybe he just got burnt out.
Maybe.
Who knows, truly?
I mean, we could ask him about it once he comes back out of the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which does remind me, if you ever want JJ to come out of the bathroom, you are allowed to, Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp, you can emerge. You're allowed.
Yeah. If you want to snoop around, investigate, you're free to do so.
Okay.
Yeah. Come, Sharp.
You know, if it weren't no apocalypse, maybe I'd buy one of these from him, actually. I really like the earlier ones. All sunny and stuff.
Yeah, I think they're the most vibrant too.
Real pretty.
What are you talking about?
Richie's got some paintings and stuff in the cabinet over here.
Really?
Looks like a real artist type.
Oh, wow.
But
These are gorgeous.
But they
had to hold back from going Gongus.
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 But they just get really melancholic over time. A lot more blue.
Weird. I wonder what that's about.
I don't know. Maybe he was having some sort of tough time and like channeled it into his art or whatever. That's what I do with mine.
Me too.
Yeah, it's common for artists to put their emotion into what they're doing, so it makes sense. Kind of like peeks around at the surroundings and just kind of like thinks back on, the little bits and pieces of what he's already known about Richard's like, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Takes a drag from cigarette.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of it seems to be painting supplies. That's most of the stuff you can find in here. There's, of course, Richard's bedroom, and then there's another door down the hallway.
Yeah. I'm gonna be right back, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Kitten's gonna stay out of Richard's bedroom until he comes back out because she's like, I don't want to walk in there, and he's gonna be naked.
Boy naked.
afraid.
Yeah, exactly.
Starts heading over to the bathroom and kind of stares at the other door. There's another door over here. I don't know where it leads to though.
Another door? Kind of like peeks.
Yeah. I was about to go to the bathroom, but there's another door here.
Some sort of closet.
I don't think you mentioned that. Maybe.
Kind of like try and open it.
You can
Yeah, we
open
do.
it.
We go
Dale,
to
you want to reveal
yeah.
this room?
I'm scared.
I'm also scared.
Ah!
Ah!
Fuck! I knew it!
My smile just fell. My smile just fell. It just fell real freaking hard.
I knew it. I knew it.
Behind the closed door is a strange room. Pink, soft, and pastel. The room before you screams something completely different than the rest of the rooms in the house. There's no smell of cigarettes here. Only age and dust seems to greet you as you're flashed with soft pink walls and posters of various different things, from boy bands to cute animals. The ceiling here has beams stretched across it for extra structural integrity. The first thing you're greeted with is a dusty desk, filled with papers, pens, and a little desk lamp. It appears to be homework, though where answers would be written, only dust bunnies remain.
Oh, this is cute. It looks like it hasn't been touched in some time, though.
Yeah. I kind of have a feeling. I don't know if you have that feeling too.
Kind of like
I don't know what it is, but it's a bad feeling for me.
Yeah. Rascal's gonna look and see how, like, is there a date on someone?
There's a date. It seems like it's about 4 years ago.
Is there a name on
4
it?
years ago.
Yes, there is. It has been scribbled out, at least the first name. It does say Park.
Hmm.
And then in pen, underneath it, it says Starling. Um, JJ, as you're standing next to it, the oddity of the room is the chair in the middle of it, staring down the desk. It seems like it is a chair from the living room, but it's just standing there.
Hmm.
Huh. Did he have like a sister or something?
Maybe.
And Kitten. The bed is a canopy bed with a soft, thin veil wrapped around it. Tucked in is a pink plush bunny with vacant eyes staring at the ceiling expectantly.
Kind of like follows the gaze of the bunny almost. Like, question mark.
Can you roll me perception?
Yeah. Perception. That's accidentally with advantage, but that's a 6. Lovely.
It just seemed like a normal ceiling. It's a classic like popcorn ceiling and then the beams across it. It doesn't seem like there's any like sort of significance to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can Rascal also roll perception?
Sure.
14.
You're kind of looking up because Kitten is staring at the ceiling and it's like, what, is there like a leak or something? One of the beams seems to sag a little bit. Specifically the one that is above where the chair is.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna get you!
You. It's happening. It's
I lit
happening.
my wrist.
It's happening.
Rascal's mouth just kind of like silently drops as he slowly, like kind of like nudges Kitten and silently yet like slowly points to the sag. I think we need.
It cut you out, Nito. I didn't hear any of that.
God damn it! I think we need to leave this room. I feel very uncomfortable in here.
It's cutting you out real freaking bad.
It's still cutting
I hate not being able to talk quietly. But he was just saying, I think we need to leave. I feel very uncomfortable in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She like kind of nods and just gonna exit the room. Hi, Richard.
He's putting on like his shirt and probably like tucking it in and kind of like stops and sees you three come down the hall. Oh. Did you find something?
Nope.
It looked like a. Did you have a roommate at some point?
Thanks. And he kind of like furrows his eyebrows and just rubs his forehead a little bit. I thought I locked the door. I shared my apartment with someone else.
Nods. And she just kind of like turns and like looks over at her shoulder, like back at the door for a moment, and then back to Richard, and is just like, "All right, well, I made dinner if you want some."
I'll think about it. You don't have to look in there. If there's anything that I think will be useful, I can grab it later. But kind of awkwardly stands there.
Yeah.
You mentioned that, and it seems like he's looking almost a little sick.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get some food?
I'm still not used to that. Yeah, I suppose so. Kind
You
of
can
like,
give me an extra bowl.
You can just give him mine. Kind of like holds out the bag. You can grab him if you want.
okay. Kind of like picks him up.
He's looking at you with his eyeball.
Oh, alright. Kind of like looks back at Richard and like almost like very hesitantly places her hand on his shoulder and like rubs it a little bit. Says, "Are you feeling all right, Richard?"
He kind of like looks at you, Kitten, and it almost looks like he's looking straight through you for a moment, before he kind of rolls his shoulder, to almost like shrug you off and just like, I'll be fine. I'll go find whatever we need in there, and we can look through some other stuff. Rasmus can call his father, and we can figure out how to get to his place.
All right. Kind of like nods a little bit awkwardly, and it's gonna like scoot on past, and take Salazar to get his food.
Yeah. As you're taking Salazar, there is, he's been rather quiet for the most part today.
Mhm.
I'll save his for later. I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but he seemed like, I feel like he'll need it.
Yeah.
Did, kind of like awkwardly looks down at Salazar, and it's like, I don't want to pry, but I reckon that was someone pretty important to him.
I think that's something for him to say.
Yeah, Hound has been like doing like whatever dishes come in and make sure like all of them are clean and everything is stacked and make sure like whatever they use to like reheat everything is all clean too, so like it doesn't really seem like anybody's like been here besides the very notable cleaning. And he kind of like peeks from the corner of his eye and he's like, yeah, that probably would best be from his mouth if you genuinely want to know.
Yeah.
And
Kinda
from
like nods a little.
the sounds of it, it might take a moment to get any information, if any. He kind of like peeks from the corner of his eye in a way where it's like,
It's probably just best to let him be for now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
she's gonna like take the portion that she'd set aside for Richard and put it back in the fridge.
If you want, you can put it in the microwave so we can just reheat it when,
Salazar has his mouth open.
I don't know how long he's gonna be. I know how long he's gonna be, not wanting to eat so much. So it's better put in the fridge, I think. Then he can take it back
You
out.
know, like I could store things.
You like a fridge? This is like genuine
Is it cold?
curiosity.
Are you cold in
Kind
there?
of. I have a lot of things in here.
What do you got?
Sus as hell comment.
Okay.
You wanna-
lot of
you wanna
things
look
in there,
inside?
such a.
Yeah, why not?
Whoa.
Hold on.
He opens his mouth up wider.
She sticks her hand in.
Don't.
Kitten, you stick your hand in, and it feels like it's an endless space in there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like look inside, you can't. It's almost like it's like a portal.
Wow. Got a whole lot dimension
Son, if you would like to randomize from your inventory, or like just grab a random thing from your inventory.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, what would you find in there? Oh, it is so tempting. It is so tempting to say a jar of pickles, but I will not. You probably find, like, his crystal. His little fuck-ass flip phone crystal.
Oh, wow. Does it have any charms on it?
It probably has one that is clearly not purchased by him.
Uh-huh.
It's a pickle.
It is a pickle. It's a pickle and a hot dog. I'll give you two.
Yay, pickle hot dog!
He really likes pickles, don't he?
I guess so.
Sometimes people just have food they really like,
Yeah.
I suppose.
I got my cornbread.
Right, that's true. Are you gonna get a little dangly for your phone too, or your crystal?
I'd have to get a new case from a crystal before I could. I don't think it holds little charms like that, but I mean I could. Square little pieces of cornbread on a phone,
Yeah, a
or
little
I can get
square.
a little sticker.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Right,
But I
right,
get
right.
it.
I mean, it's cute. I like it. Dude, what's his phone case like? Does he have a case on it?
Well, it's a flip phone, so probably not.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the phones typically don't have cases. Some people had like,
The
I think some people had
styling
like, yeah,
Yeah.
like
stuff.
Yeah.
Probably not anything. I think the little charms is the most. He does come walking back, patting his kind of like pockets, and it's like, where did I put it? Why do you have my phone?
Well, Salazar was saying that he can like store stuff, like a fridge. And so I was like, well, I
No.
wonder what else is in there. So I stuck my hand in there. And it's right
Salazar
here.
suggested it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Kind of side eye Salazar, like, your weird freak shit. Um, I did find some band-aids. I believe that my bathroom should have a first aid kit or something. Um, so we got that at least. Not a lot in it, but you know, gestures. Um, I'd say band-aids maybe like 3 of them, Elk. And then medkit I'd only say about 3 uses.
Hmm.
So let me go add that to our medkit and then band-aids X3.
That's cheeky.
Yeah. Let's see. I should also have some stuff in my bedroom, but I need to look through that first.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like
Yeah.
scratches the back of his head, like, I don't want to fucking look through all my shit.
Hmm. All right. Well, kind of like it looks between like Salazar and the fridge because she was like mid like going to put the soup somewhere. It's like you really can store this, or are you just gonna eat it?
Yes, I can store it.
All right, all right. I'm gonna put it in there. Okay.
Okay.
Gotta puts it in.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay. She like kind of like watches Salazar and is like, can you like, it seemed pretty endless in there. Can you store like people too?
I can eat people.
No, not eating, but
That's
like,
a
can you
different.
like
That's
store them?
different.
I don't think they'd like it.
What does that mean?
Well, it's not a matter of liking, it's if you can.
Probably, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting kind of curious about this.
I
don't
don't think you should be.
I don't think you
You
should.
gonna
I don't.
try it?
You could do like a surprise
No.
Don't.
attack.
Opening his mouth.
No.
No.
She
I
starts
just-
like
I
just tentatively starting to step
No.
inside.
No.
No. Will's getting back. Like, I'm gonna be real. Even if he's able to store people, I don't know if they'd be able to breathe in there.
Well, what if I
Then
just stick my
ask
little
all
head
the.
out?
So, are you trying to eat people again?
No.
Yes. Yes, he is trying to eat people
Totally
again.
not.
Listen, don't listen to him. He's a fuck ass bag and he doesn't know anything.
I kind of like him. I think he's a little bit cute. Kind of like scratches Salazar with one of her longer nails.
No.
At least he's got one fan. going into him is likely not too good of an idea. Like Rascal said, I don't think you can breathe in there. It's kind of like a bit of a bag of holding situation, though he has limits.
All right.
Well, that's mildly terrifying.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like an
warlock-type
eldritch
stuff.
horror bit.
I mean, he is. He's a warlock patron. Gestures at him.
Yeah.
Waves his tentacle.
What kind of like?
Don't
Are
do
you
that.
like a
Put that away.
scary horror,
Go.
or are you like a fun one?
What do you mean?
Like, are you like really scary, or are you just kind of like a normal demon?
I think I'm scary.
Well,
He's
there's
a bit
difference between thinking and
multifaceted.
doing.
Yeah, I don't know if you can call yourself scary and then
You don't think I'm
actually
scary?
be scary. No. Well, the part that's inside you kind of freaks me out, but outside, you look pretty cool to me.
Aww.
Yeah, you can be both scary and cool.
You know, the more that you boost his ego, the more insufferable he's gonna be for me. So I'd prefer if we dial it back a little bit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's gonna like puts him down. And it's just gonna like look around and it's like, well, I suppose we should set up sleeping arrangements, right? I don't know if all of us can fit on the couch.
Do we need to be sleeping? I mean, it's only the middle of the day.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I think
I'm just
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
tired.
Are you?
I'm a little tired.
Did,
I wanted a midday nap.
If you
I-
want to rest, you can. I mean, take a small nap.
Yeah, just a little one. That's okay.
I mean,
might.
we still have some time before 5. Looks over at Rascal.
Yeah, I do have a time limit.
Yeah.
like said his crystal, like what time is it specifically?
It's probably like
We got out at 8, so I'd say maybe 10.
yeah, I would say close to 10 a.m.
Alright, seems like you got about like an hour or so tonight.
Right. I'm gonna take a quick nap then. That's all right with y'all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we can,
Yeah, by all means.
you can hang out and rest a bit.
Settle myself on the couch.
Just so long as we're not here for too long. Which,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
we already talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's gonna go take a nap. She's like, oh, that strangeness tired me out.
Yeah. You guys can regain your hit points, by the way. It's a short rest, so you guys can go ahead and roll.
Is it like?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter what I get, 'cause I only need one.
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone's pretty good on hit points, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm back up to full.
All right. Cool.
I think JJ's the lowest, but
Hey.
there you go.
Should be up to full now,
Awesome.
or at least close.
Yeah.
During this time, I think Rascal's also going to reach out to his friend group.
Yeah.
And text them being like, hey, sorry for not showing up to the party. Shit happened. I literally watched a dude get murked on the subway.
Yeah.
As you are texting your friend group, Jess responds and just goes, "It's okay. Party ended up kind of fizzling out anyway with the whole situation. My parents are talking about leaving, though.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Though you're capable, I wouldn't want to stay here.
Are you going? Are you okay?
Kind of like hesitates for a moment. There's like the three dots that show up, stop, show up, stop.
Corm and Phoebe are already on their way out. They texted me earlier. They said that they that their parents already started packing.
I'm glad they're okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go yet. I'm gonna check on my dad first. Mom's pissed though. Like super
I'd imagine.
pissed. She kind of threatened that if I don't make a decision by 5, that she's coming after me. So interesting.
Yikes.
Yeah. And once again, there's a couple of ellipses, and it's like, did you hear from any?
I think they're staying.
They're staying?
Yeah, I think so.
And like for like he kind of like sits there for a moment, sinking that information in, just like didn't suspect that like revelation, and it's like good to know. I'll see if I can meet up with them if I end up staying too.
Gotcha. Stay safe. Don't turn into a weird zombie.
I don't plan on it. I mean, shit's already gone down. It's gonna get worse. I mean, I've already had a gun pointed to my head, even. It's fucking crazy
You
out
what?
here. Yeah.
Just say this so casually.
You what?
Like full cast, like, yeah, there's a raider! People are going
What?
crazy. Yeah, people are going crazy already. I'm fine, though.
You're fine, you had a gun pointed to your head.
Yeah, but I'm alive, and I'm actually unscathed.
Kind of valid crash out, not gonna lie.
Yeah, badass, honestly.
The main injury I got was like a scrape from glass or something.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. Kinda lame. It was kind of funny though.
Well, glad you're alive. Maybe don't have a gun pointed to your head in the future.
Yeah, I don't plan on it.
You maybe avoid that.
Yeah. But stay safe out there too.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
The last time they ever spoke to each other was those thumbs up.
2 hours later, he had a gun pointed to his head.
Again.
Yeah.
He remembered that thumbs up like it flashed in his mind.
Yeah.
I think while everyone's resting, Richard is feeling restless, so he's gonna snatch some stuff from his bedroom. Mostly just his cigarettes, lighter, phone charger, bullets. What do you think is a fair amount for me to snatch from the bullets, Elk?
I'll give you 10.
Yay! Sorry, these are mine. I'm not sharing.
I'm not sure these are mine.
I
These are mine.
mean, they were yours to begin with, so makes sense.
Yeah. He does look at some of his stuff on his desk, and there's a bit of consideration bringing it. Before he's going to bring a notebook and just some pencils. And I am going to open up my closet. I'm going to rifle through shit. And find what I noted down on here, which is a old dingy ass baseball bat.
Let's go,
Ooh.
baseball bat.
Let's go!
Which I will just take the club stat. Let me go find that. Because what is a baseball if not a club?
True.
Very true.
Let's see. Items. Club.
Club.
Yeah, I'd be clubbing.
Yeah, he should have
Yeah.
been at the club.
Yeah.
You should be at
You
the
should have been
club.
at the club.
Milo
Um,
is working on Critter, by the way, and does successfully update the USB ports.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Critter's also going to take the time to recharge.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
loafs.
Everybody charge your crystals while we're here.
Charging!
Yeah.
Charging!
Please,
Turning
by
on
all
the tech.
means, fuck up my electricity bill.
Yeah. Read this
Looks over.
Curtis.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do?
I want to rifle through his
Nope.
bedroom, but I think Kitten's done enough snooping for today.
Yeah.
So I, Savannah, descend from the heavens to rifle through his bedroom.
Ooh! Launches rascal.
Yeah.
Hound's probably gonna go take a shower really quick in the other bathroom.
Yeah, go get on Smelly.
Can get stinky. And also clean out his wound properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard does kind of like look after he's looked through shit. He is looking around and is like, it hasn't been this clean in literal years. This is not my home anymore. But he does look at JJ. How's your head? You feeling better?
She kind of like smirks a little bit, but it quickly fades.
Haven't had any complaints yet.
Yeah, you get it. But she kind of shrugs. I'm all better now. How are you?
Not bleeding. Kind of gestures at his arm.
That's a
And
good sign.
yeah, would be surprised how many times I end up bleeding a day. But pretty fine, pretty alright. I don't know when's the next time I'm probably gonna see this place in one piece, considering how much explosion stuff we've been dealing with.
Right.
Yeah.
So, kind of soaking it in, looking around at a shitty little apartment. There's some of the wallpaper that's a little fucked up, like a little scuffed. There's some water damage some places. It's not the greatest place. But otherwise I'm doing okay. Alive.
Seems like that's all we can ask at this point.
Mm-hmm. Better than
But-
being one of those, things out there, kind of points out of the window.
You can see a zombie shuffling around on the sidewalk outside.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably better for them considering everyone's afraid of them. So, I mean, I don't want to be one, but if I do turn into one, I suppose my odds are a bit better than they are now.
Yeah, I guess. That's a way to view it. How long do you think it takes to turn into one of those?
She kind of almost narrows her eyes at him briefly. Why? Why are you thinking about that?
He looks directly at her. Yeah. No, I'm still not fucking infected, even though y'all believe me. I'm just fucking curious because if any of us do get infected, it'd be good to know.
All right.
You
Well-
just got a point.
What, you want to feel
I
me for a
don't-
fever?
Would you like me to?
He leans over.
Feels his forehead.
Completely normal.
She like quickly brings her hand back and like shakes it and is like, ah, you're too hot.
Oh, thank you.
Well, no, you're actually normal. So consider my concerns satiated. But as for
That's
your
the first time in
question,
many years that I've been called normal. Thank you.
oh, I wouldn't take normal as a compliment.
My line of work, you probably would. But yes, go on.
Yes, in regards to your question, I would wager a bet that it's pretty quick, considering how all of a sudden we're surrounded by these things and didn't seem to notice until yesterday.
How much?
Pardon?
You'd wager a bet. How much?
All right. 5 gold?
I could 5 gold. Alright. So you wager a bet. Then it's pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wager a bet that it's about 5-ish days. 5 to maybe a week.
All right.
I mean, well, I'm not part of the wager, so I won't say my input actually.
Yeah, you better not start gambling too.
Nah, I'm not that far gone.
Yeah, don't go down that path. It's not fun.
I don't plan on it.
Well, we'll
I think
see.
that one's got a good head on his shoulders.
Kind like does like an awkward like side smile, like.
And
Oh,
she
wow.
laughs.
Miss JJ believes in you, rascal.
What did he say?
Kinda like looks back at Hound as he's coming in.
I was
Shower
down the
working
hall
all
and
fun?
yeah, sure, it's fine. I was down the hall and I heard him say at least JJ, kind of like
Mm-hmm.
drying his hair. At least JJ's proud of you.
Yeah.
You need to clean your ears out with the pickle brine.
Maybe, yeah, actually.
Gestures down the hall for him.
Skitters,
No.
he like
Go get clean, pickle boy.
Don't call me that.
Little brine
I'm gonna
baby.
start.
Good
I'm doing it
boy.
forever.
No.
Pickle boy, brined baby,
Brine.
cucumber chum.
Cucumber chum, yeah.
That's the best one.
Thank you.
What
I have a bit of a creative mind.
She kind of like
What?
Really?
stirs a little
I-
bit. Looks up.
Oh,
What about
Oh, good
welcome
morning.
back.
what about Cumber?
Excuse me?
Cumberchum.
Whoa. Oh, you had me
Cucumber
going for a
chum?
minute there.
Chum.
Like a
We're
cucumber.
making new names for Rascal.
Oh. Why? For the
Oh,
the pickle?
yeah. Yeah, the pickles. He's a little pickle boy.
Right. Huh.
Little sled. He's a little, like, like the commercial was like berries and cream. It's a pickle and brine.
Oh,
Mm.
pickle and brine. Pickle and brine.
I'm a little lad that likes pickle and brine.
I mean, maybe he can be pickle, No. He can be
Yeah.
Brian, and then you could be Pickle Richard, cause. Cause then you have
Pickle
that little thing
Richard.
on your phone, the little charm.
Oh, my pickle charm, yes. Right.
You have a pickle charm. Where did you get that?
One of my close friends got it. It's an inside joke.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to be thinking very creative things about that.
Let's see. I'm not gonna stop you.
Blinks.
No, you're not.
Things are getting real weird in here real fast. I don't know about the rest
Should
of
we
you.
leave?
You go like, wipes under his eye, like lets his sunglasses a little bit and wipes.
I think
I
so.
would love. Sorry.
We got Pickle Rich and Brian.
Brian boy.
Brian
Boy.
Boy. Pickle Rich and Brian Boy.
It's like from that one Sponge cartoon.
Brian.
Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You knew those immediately. I'm getting a little concerned there.
Me?
Hmm.
Why is it concerned that I know them?
You know. You a big fan of children's cartoon?
I used to watch it when I was younger.
How old are you?
Guess.
What?
He loves doing this. Guess. He's like a
Um,
leg resting on his knee, and he's got a smile on his face. He loves doing this.
Yeah, Kitten smiles a little
He's
bit.
hyped. He's hyped. He's just hands tapped against the armrest.
well, you're saying when you were younger, which means you can't be that old.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in like your early 30s, mid 30s?
He just kind of has to like you know when people have to wheeze like their whole like diaphragm out of breath. He kind of does that, and before he just kind of leans forward and chuckles. No, 42.
Wow.
Excuse me? No. Okay. Well, so are you gonna tell me the actual truth, or are you just gonna lie to my face?
42.
You're no, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
When the hell did you watch fucking SpongeBob SquarePants then?
I
Because it
mean,
was
what
on
to do? I'm
TV.
like 2,000 years old, maybe more. I actually don't know how old I am.
Are we having an age contest right now? Are we having an age contest right now because of
So
SpongeBob
it's not about how
SquarePants?
old he is. I'm asking when the fuck did he watch it if he said he was watching when he was young?
It's younger. It was just on TV.
Do you have
I
a
mean, it's been
problem
out
with
for.
people watching cartoons, Richard?
No, I'm just surprised. Because when you say
Um,
younger, I would have expected for you to be like, maybe 12.
no. I didn't
If
start
I had a
watching
Even
TV
problem
like
with
till
it,
I was
20
I'd
like
years
20
ago.
something.
Whoa, so many people just spoke at once. Listen, I have no problem with it. I knew who he was talking about. And I'm like 6 years younger than, yeah, 6 years. So like, watch what you want. I just expected you to be younger because you do not look 40.
No, that's true.
Flips his hair a little bit.
Maybe it's L'Oreal.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Ugh. Kind of like it's just kind of looking at Ham because he's like, What the hell, man? He's 40 and I'm 36 and I look like this. He looks like he's my age. What am I gonna look like when I'm 40?
It's
okay, we'll get there.
He looks delighted. He looks delighted.
Oh, God. Well, you two came here for, was it a concert? That's what y'all were running out of?
Yep. It was our concert.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm. First
That
performance.
makes a lot more sense.
First huge performance on our tour in Apocalypse.
Oh, well.
Waves a
That
hand.
blows.
Yeah. It
Sounds
sucks
classic New York.
real bad.
That's true. It is very classic New York. You know, I'm disappointed. I went to your show to see you perform and I never got to hear anything.
Well, I don't know if it would be a great idea to do a whole concert in here. Kind of like looks at the.
That's not what I was
no.
suggesting.
I can play a tiny little tune.
Right.
No,
But
I was just expressing my disappointment.
I'm sorry you were disappointed. I don't like to be in the habit of doing that.
It's not your fault. I'm sure you're both very talented.
I try my best, you know.
That's all we can ask.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I'm a bit disappointed myself. Music and this and coming here and it's been my whole life up until now. It's all I've ever focused on, all I ever worked toward, and now it's kind of like those little explosion motion with her hands. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going from here if I don't have that.
You'll find something else.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That is if we ever get out of this mess. Kind of like gestures
I'm
to the
sure we will.
outside.
I mean, we're planning on getting out of here pretty soon. We just gotta get all set up, head to Rascals and figure out where we're going. Probably, out. So, who's to say we're gonna be stuck in this for too long? We just missed that part. We just.
And I mean,
And
well, even if something does happen, your concert will probably go down in history. It was one of the first places for the outbreak.
Right. Wonderful legacy. She kind of like shifts
It's a legacy.
from where she had her legs on the couch. And like kind of like pulls her legs up close to her a little and is like thinking. Um, she nods and she says, "But gotta stay positive, right? Look on the bright side."
we can make a song about it, like how we used to whenever we had big emotions.
Right. Make a song about
Remember
it.
when you were scared and sat in your room and we made little songs like that?
Right.
Things will get better.
Yeah. They'll get better. They always do. Kind of nods and she does a little bit of a stretch, gets up from the couch and says, "All right, I'm ready to go whenever y'all are."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of looks back. Oh, Brian boy.
He was like just like leaning up against like the wall to the kitchen / hallway, like right here, and he's just like kind of like listening in. But the moment you call him that, he sits up straight and like visibly gets agitated. Like, don't, I'm not a bro. Why do you call me that?
There's a pickle
Don't call me
cow.
that.
Yeah, you Brian boy.
No.
Pickle
And
pal.
that's Pickle Rich.
Mhm.
Yeah. Right.
Pickle-
Pickle Rich and Brown Boy.
Don't call me Bright Boy, please. I'm begging
That's-
you.
Brian
future.
Bro? Would
Brown
Bro be
Bro.
better?
BB.
Brown
Fine,
Bro?
bro.
Brian man.
Brian Man.
Well, that's like a superhero.
Mhm.
Brian
Mhm.
Man and Pickle Rich.
Right.
Better with being a
I mean-
superhero?
I don't know if you want to do Brian Man though, because then your initials are BM.
BM.
I mean, could be worse.
It's true.
Brian boy. BB.
BB's not too bad.
BB, yeah.
It's,
Or Brown Bro, if you don't want Brown Boy.
yeah, I think Richard's dead set on boy, but I do prefer bro.
It could be interchangeable.
Brian, what do they call
Brother
it these
Brian.
days? Brian
Brother
Bestie.
Bro.
Brian what?
Brian Bestie.
Brian
Brian
Bestie.
Bestie.
Brian
Bestie.
Oh, wow.
Then again,
Yeah.
Brother Brian does sound a bit more holy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
maybe not that one actually.
You old man, you brother Brian.
No.
Oh, almost said something. I shouldn't say that one.
What? What are you gonna say? Go
I was
on.
gonna say, like, you know how it's like Brian Jar and Pickle? I was gonna say Brother Jar, but I don't like the initials for that one. I don't like the initials for that one.
Yeah, those were the initials I was referring to when I said there could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
I don't think I want to be referred as BJ.
I mean, there's plenty of guys
You
named
might have
BJ
went there
out there
fast,
in
huh?
in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've probably known a BJ or two. Smiles.
Yeah. Kind of like looks
Yeah.
over to JJ.
Oh yeah, I'm well
Quite
acquainted.
familiar.
Well, we should probably start heading
BJs
out
that
though.
You know.
Yeah, we probably should. Before we keep
I don't wanna
talking
leave my
about
dad
different
waiting.
people.
poor Milo's sitting there like twiddling his thumbs like, what are you talking about BJ's, dude?
Gets up and like just pats him on the shoulder as he walks past.
Oh, I'm surrounded by freaks, choosy people.
I'm surrounded by
His-
perverts.
His laughter just kind of echoes through the hallway as he steps out to, like, make sure everything's all clear outside and on the way down.
Yeah. Richard does linger a little bit in the apartment. Like, he is the last one out because he does have the keys. And he does look down the hallway for a moment before he's gonna go out and lock the door.
Okay. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
I like the chorus.
She's
Oh, wow.
You guys want
Oh,
you guys
wow.
want to mention the when the next session is going to be?
Yes, the next session is going to be on the...
21st?
I think so.
Yeah.
21st? Yeah.
Right.
Early birthday gift to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we will see you all then. And I'm gonna switch over to our offline screen. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.